Hey, bro.
All right, we are going live in 3, 2, 1, and welcome back to another episode of No Jumper News. It is Monday, April 10th. Trying out a new time today, 2 o'clock. How's it going, guys?
What's up, everyone? I like this time way better, to be honest.
Why?
I was actually
You guys were all on time today. For starters.
we were all on time. I actually got to eat some food, you know.
Wait, pause. Like, please don't hype up like this 2 p.m. slot because we might stick to 2 p.m.
I like
Facts.
2 p.m.
I don't
hell
like 2
nah.
p.m. personally.
Why? Because you have other stuff to do during the day?
Well, I just like to get shit done in the morning, you know what I mean? And then I have extreme traffic because I'm not
Oh, yeah.
local to the valley, so I got to drive east, and that sucks.
But wouldn't driving later in the day be better than earlier?
Not at 4 p.m., fool.
It's traffic.
Not at 4 p.m.
Bro,
Okay.
listen. Imagine
That's true.
coming in at 12 and leaving at 2. Opposed to coming at 2, you leave at 4, and now you're stuck in an hour of traffic.
That's true. I didn't think
go
about that. I live very close, so it's not that big of a deal for me. And you're already tired, bro. You're already midday sleepy.
I'm just beat from Easter. I don't know if you guys could tell I'm a little red.
You look sunburnt.
I try to tell you, I thought I was tanned. Now that you look at me closer, it's
more red now that
Yeah,
all the
you
lights
do
are
look
on.
red.
At first, I'm like,
Oh,
wow,
I see it
Icon's
under
got
his
a
eyes.
good tan coming in, but now, yeah, you're burnt.
no, I got burned.
You were finding hella eggs.
Yeah,
How many did you find?
a lot. I was thinking of some pause type
What were you
words.
doing, bro? Like, were you?
No, so my 4-year-old, I was at Santa Anita Racetrack. If you guys are familiar with Santa Anita Racetrack,
I think I've heard of it.
Nah.
It's a
I heard
nice
it's the
place to-
Kentucky Derby of the West Coast.
Damn,
That's what Icon
Is
said.
it the place where you can bring your own car on the racetrack?
No, that's Irwindale
horse track.
Speedway.
Okay, that's the one I know.
That's but they're nearby to each other. But anyways, it was just a thing one of my my son's godfathers brought up that we could do, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's do it." I wanted to buy the Easter bunny or rent an Easter bunny guy and just post up at the crib. But
Should have hit me up, bro. How much would you have paid?
why you do that?
$300. I'll be an Easter bunny for a couple hours.
Do you got the costume?
I thought you would provide it.
Why would I do that? You're
It's okay, never mind. Well,
I dress up as Santa Claus, but I don't got the Easter bunny too. Fool.
And you're getting paid for it.
No, I get paid in love from my siblings and whatever.
I have to be honest. I really didn't understand how big of a deal Easter was when
You heathen.
we tried to go to a store and all the stores were closed. And I thought I was like, this happens on New Year's and Christmas, but I didn't realize it happens on Easter too.
So your Mexican girlfriend doesn't celebrate Easter?
I guess not. I don't know. We didn't really
She
do
Christian or
anything.
Catholic?
Christian.
Either way.
Okay.
But also, it's I'm
And you're atheist.
No, I'm not atheist. I was baptized in shell. I'm Christian as well, but I don't practice it.
Okay.
And I've done a couple egg parties with my parents when I was younger, but
Egg parties.
no, we had to do tent talks and shit, so we were busy. But what are you supposed to do if you're Hispanic on Easter?
Get drunk and cook carne asada.
That's the celebration.
What's carne asada?
Are you kidding
You
me,
know
bro?
what carne asada is. So wait, there's not
You
a
don't have to get
celebration?
drunk.
In Russian tradition, we're supposed to paint our own eggs and do the old thing. And there's a couple, you're supposed to eat eggs basically and have painted eggs on the table. And
You're
also
supposed to eat the eggs?
yes, and then also there's this
painted?
there's this traditional bread cake
With the painting on
that
it.
you're supposed to eat as well.
So you dye your eggs and eat it?
Yes, but also
That's
because
freaky.
I'm Orthodox Christian,
it's
our
not, bro.
Easter falls on a different day. Just like our Christmas falls on January 7,
Mm-hmm.
our Easter falls I think in a couple days ahead.
So you don't celebrate Easter? Excuse me. You don't celebrate Easter?
Well, I just don't know
You don't go to church?
No. I just don't know what I'll be celebrating, right?
Yeah, right.
The Easter
The
eggs.
resurrection of Christ.
Oh yeah, this is the day that Christ was reborn. For some
Why
reason.
you say it like
But
that?
why does it have?
That's what you guys are celebrating.
What does that
That's
have to
what
do with
Easter
the
is,
bunny
right?
and eggs, though?
No, I'm
Everything.
celebrating the goddess Easter.
Oh, because the egg is the
whatever
birth.
the
I don't
pagan
know,
shit
dude.
is, I don't
It's definitely in all pagan
Why you
ceremonies.
got the
What you know.
A
crazy
pagan
smile?
ceremony.
Right?
I've never seen you this jovial before. What the fuck?
Now
This
listen, 'cause he's a-
jovial?
no,
Jesus is the reason of the season. It really gets lost with all the bunnies and everything, but that's right. That's what Easter is about.
No,
isn't it?
essentially it's
Josh a
about the
newfound
resurrection of
atheist
God.
now.
But what I'm saying is you've never hunted for Easter eggs as a small
Oh
child?
no! Oh yeah.
So why you
For
acting
sure, for sure.
oblivious right now, fool?
No, one in terms of carne asada, I don't know what that is.
Carnacita.
Bro,
Yeah, I don't know
you
what that
definitely
is.
had your fair share of carne asada,
I fucking
Flakko.
love this
word,
guy.
word.
dude.
There's no way you
I
haven't.
love this fool.
Oh,
You're
okay,
crazy.
It's a type of steak.
You're an idiot.
It's a type of seasoned steak.
It's skirt steak.
I've had a bunch of steaks in my life.
I bet you have.
Out here?
as y'all can tell.
If you've eaten steak out here in the last year, there's a good chance you've probably had carne asada.
For sure.
If you eat Mexican tacos and you ask for the beef, you're eating carne asada.
You never heard of carne asada fries?
No, come on. Now that's
I don't
wild.
like that.
Beef
I'm
fries?
not a fan either, to be honest.
Beef fries?
Yeah, it's like fries. They put cheese, beef, jalapenos on it.
It's like
Some other
nachos,
shit.
but with fries instead
You ever
of
had
chips.
nacho fries?
Nacho
Yes.
So
cheese.
good.
Hey, come
You
on
just
now,
said what they
man.
are.
Hey, come on now.
What are you going through today?
Wait,
You're
hold
so
on.
happy right now. This is amazing.
Should we get into the elephant in the room?
Price died, that's why.
Flakko went viral recently.
Me?
Yeah.
on a horrible opinion?
I went viral for real?
people are
I
call-
think-
I think that was
Wouldn't
impressive.
you
I
call
saw
a million views viral.
Usually when I see a Flakko post, it like averages between 10 to 20, K, maybe like more depending on what you're talking about. But as soon as I saw that, like it was less than 24 hours old and it had like 700K views. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? That's insane. And then I
Your
read the
videos
comments.
don't
and-
typically do that. So for like
That was
Yuri's argument, that is
impressive.
somewhat viral.
What's crazy though? And 3 days before, I had a video do 350
What
Oh,
was
wow.
the opinion about?
What was the video on?
on like how Malika Andrews just like try to bullshit, just like Me Too accusation on Jalen Rose midstream.
Is this about him touching her shoulder?
Yeah,
Oh, not that.
That's what got you 350K?
yeah.
All right.
And then her saying, "Don't touch my armpits." Man, come on now, bro. No, yeah, no, but listen,
Didn't we talk about that here?
Yeah.
yeah, man.
How far ahead are you planning, like with the boxing, the UFC thing?
So,
Were you
yeah.
thinking like I'm posting a video about this as soon as it's over, or did you watch it and go like, what the hell? I need to talk about this right now.
Right. So look, well, so one, when I watched it, I said, yo, I have to like speak on this bullshit. And then two though, so when I went on like the word tracker, I like typed in Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira, right?
Mm-hmm.
I seen that the search volume was like over 100K. So then I checked the competition volume and that was like under 15. So I said, oh, okay, like this is about to do like 150, like 200,000 views easily.
So
Flacco's-
safe to say he's doing some real scientific
I know.
arithmetic
That's
type,
crazy.
statistical, analytical, fucking crazy shit before you drop a video.
Well, so
Every
like,
video or just this particular video?
so right, well, like I try to do it like for every video, like, but it's hard, right? Look,
Oh,
right?
I'm getting game from you after this. This
Right?
is amazing.
No,
I
yeah, right?
never heard anyone doing this.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, this is
What?
great.
Bro.
Searching
Everybody
up
does
like
it, right?
word.
Don't even talk
yeah.
about it no more. We don't need no one else copying this
Yeah.
formula.
Right?
Flacco's been telling us how to do this though for a second.
Really?
But it's
Yeah.
hard though, right? Like, cause you kind of like, for example, right? Like, if a story breaks, I like can pretty much like tell like at which keywords is about to get right. But if no story breaks, you now have to like search for hours and try to find something, right? Right? Like that has like a that
I see.
has a huge like search volume.
Let
right?
me ask you the question that everyone's asking you in the comment section.
What's
Did
up?
you lose money on that fight?
No, Flacco doesn't
No.
bet sports.
No.
Because everyone's saying that he made that video because he was bummed that he lost money on his bet or whatever.
Do you legitimately think that he did not hit him?
No, right. So look, and he missed him like the first time.
He did not miss him the first time.
And then the second time, I just feel like that was like a pillow punch. And then three, every UFC fight that I watch, when you hit somebody and they're falling down, every UFC fighter instinctively go down and on their face. And Alex drops and instantly Izzy was going down, but then somehow he hits his shoulders
Can I ask you a question?
and misses his entire face.
It's
That's
the
not
question
normal.
we're all thinking, and the answer is no.
What's up?
No. You didn't see Alex's head dead cat bounce off of the ground?
Yeah. Again, no. And
You
I'm
would
talking
do that
about
for fun, you're saying now.
I'm talking about though, right? And did the punch knock him out? Now,
The punches knocked him out, fam.
no.
Facts.
Flacco,
And
have you been
he fell
punched
back
in the face before?
What? Like in a
Ever.
street fight?
Find
or
out
just,
today.
yeah.
You've been punched in the face
Yeah.
You
Boxing
have?
wise. Yeah.
with gloves on?
Yeah, of course.
That's tight.
That's
I
similar,
didn't know
right?
that about
But that's
you.
UFC. Are they using gloves?
They're using thinner gloves.
Oh, okay.
Like 4 ounce
Yeah.
or something like that?
Super small gloves.
Excuse
What I'm saying is one punch can knock you out.
Absolutely.
Of course, a real impactful punch. but a punch like coming from like little leverage.
That shit came from hell.
Man, come on, bro.
The
Flakko,
first
all
punch
you-
was a counter. The second punch, he wound up.
To knock someone
It was
out,
a
all you
leverage.
got to do is shake their head like really hard. And like people say how like if you punch in specific areas,
Yeah.
like, it really wobbles your whole fucking jaw and head.
You've never heard of the term from the shoulders, fam?
Listen,
The 1-inch punch.
yeah.
Even more valid.
I was watching a dude break like layers of bricks.
I think
doing
I
that
saw
this
the same video.
Yeah, it's getting
Oh,
fed to
wait.
our algorithm.
Look, also too, right? So, if you Google a bunch of images of people knocked out stone cold, right? They all fall down, and they either go here, or their head goes in the direction of their body, or they're limp, right? And he fell down and was like this. It takes some level of consciousness and strength to hold your head up like this after
Maybe he
quote unquote
wasn't.
being
Maybe
knocked
he
out
wasn't.
stone cold.
Maybe
completely-
he exactly. He was seeing stars like
These
severely.
are warriors
Man,
that
come
are
on.
trying not to go out like that.
Listen, bro, so
Not
look,
just some fool getting slept in the hood.
He's probably like
off a
his
blunt.
ears are ringing and like everything's blurry, but he's like probably semi-conscious where he's like, oh, like what is going on?
I would
One
ask you to play the
coincidence?
clip, Josh, but I know it's a copyright.
listen.
so.
One coincidence I can deal with. Two coincidences, okay. Three coincidences is no longer a coincidence, bro.
Whatever.
Straight
You're
up.
also talking about something that happened in the span of just like a couple of seconds too, right?
Yeah.
You've diagnosed this and broken apart, and it seems like a long time to you, but these are like split-second decisions and reactions.
Yeah.
And he fell down unconscious, stone cold, with his head straight up, holding it up like this.
And
man.
also,
If you look
and
at-
also to
Go ahead,
reply
go.
to your thing about him hitting the chest, like, isn't it a rule in boxing where if you see the dude's like knocked out, you're not supposed to punch him anymore, or if he is still conscious, you're supposed to get in there and knock his ass out. So they always have to do this thing where they're like, should I go in and throw another punch or not? And maybe he just like
What the-
was about to punch,
He
and he's
threw
like, oh, he's
himself
not.
on there to hammer him out, fool.
Yes.
I
right.
really don't know why you think.
No. Look though, right?
That's
So
so
look
crazy.
though. So look. So while Alex was falling, Izzy was falling down with him. How do you know he's knocked out stone cold if his head didn't even touch the floor yet? Right?
He
So-
was chasing after the finish, fool.
Exactly. But though, and he hit him and in his chest.
But as you said, they're both
He's
falling.
his face.
But if they're both
Falling
falling,
down with
yeah,
Man,
he's gonna
on,
miss.
Man, stop that shit.
Whatever.
And he actually hit him in the face too with that hammer, by the way.
No, hell no, his chest.
We
Yeah.
can't pull it up, but
Our topics look new this time. I don't know why they look updated. Looks
weren't
nicer.
you here the last time
Yeah.
with this topic
No,
layout?
I don't think so. This is my first time. But either way, yo,
Yeah,
guys,
we're not using XL.
let's talk about this. Apparently, Krishan Rock's baby bump begins to show in new photos and videos. The 23-year-old had several people doubting her pregnancy at first, a lot of people, but many people are keeping quiet after seeing the recent images on her social media.
She's
and
pregnant.
I've seen a couple different arguments. She drinks a lot. There's a thing called the beer belly.
No, not that. That's a
Dude,
pregnancy
that's a
belly,
pregnancy
bro.
stomach.
That shit's going like down to where like the beginning of her privates are. You know what I mean? Like she's definitely
Baby
pregnant.
bumps are a lot lower than,
Like that.
fat. And,
Yeah.
like Icon's saying, it's like right here where the fat is like
Where the uterus is.
yeah, that's baby.
How
Exactly.
do y'all know so much about this shit?
We have
had
children,
kids.
fool.
We had kids.
Well, all right.
We
You have a
watched
baby
our
already?
women go through.
No, I just
pregnancy.
repeating what you guys said. I don't. I have a puppy and 2 cats.
Have they gotten
And-
pregnant?
No, and I didn't see
Yeah.
them being born either, so I didn't cut their umbilical cords.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I guess she is. So does this like mean that her smoking in the other video is actually kind of sus now? I don't know.
Yeah, very
Whatever.
sus. And your Blueface wrong,
Someone
man.
tried to say, I think we even said it here, that just because she blazed it isn't that bad, but the whole combustion and shit like that.
It's the tobacco leaf.
Yeah. Maybe if she was vaping, I'm against it entirely. But
Yeah, if she was smoking from a pipe or like just smoking marijuana, there are arguments that are being made. Her smoking a blunt is just
Yeah,
like,
the
That's
tobacco
wild.
leaf. Exactly.
it's just not good. It's
In
like
the
you're-
car, a hot boxed car,
Yeah, if you're
music
doing that
bumping.
religiously too, and she's been drinking. We don't know
Yeah.
how much that's continued. Like that's why I thought this was a hoax.
would you let your girl smoke if she wanted to?
Depending, it's a conversation between me and her.
And like Blueface says,
depending
like
That means
on-
no.
people think he's
No,
bullshitting, but it's
depending
true.
on,
There
like,
are
how much
medical
pain she's in, and like
there are
the
medical
nausea and all
professionals
these
professionals
things.
who
But would
recommend
you
it.
vape it or would you let her smoke a fucking backwood?
It would probably be a bong rip.
Yeah, it'd probably be like a bowl or something. But that, again, that's a conversation between me and her.
Or
and
even like a vaporizer.
I wouldn't
yeah.
promote it.
You're really
either way.
pumping that. He was like, yeah.
But no, I think there's a lot of benefits to it in terms of like Yuri was saying, the nausea, the fucking pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But also, you know,
Call me
people
old
do,
school,
people
but
do say
no.
that THC affects the growth of the brain, and like that's like, you know, the brain's just starting
The
to grow.
ultimate developmental
Exactly. So
stage.
that's where it gets a little iffy. You're like, oh, I don't know if I want to risk it. You know, my kid's
And
gonna
then you
be.
look at everything else the mother happens to be doing. If they're living a super clean lifestyle and that's the one thing they're doing, then maybe that
Yeah.
doesn't hold a ton of weight. If you're not dieting, you're drinking, you're doing all this shit.
If someone's drinking while they're pregnant, I'm definitely talking shit.
Are you talking shit more if someone's drinking while they're pregnant, or if they're eating,
talking shit.
or if they're
I'm
eating
talking
like
shit.
you
Bro,
know,
call CPS. Don't call,
or what if they're eating fucking like
All that truth telling?
What?
like just the most unhealthiest foods you could think of. You know what I mean? They're just eating fucking chips all day.
But what if we're okay? If I'm monitoring this human being's diet and all they're eating is fucking McDonald's, yeah, it's probably hella unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're out and we're at a barbecue or something, then I mean, like,
Yeah, it's not that.
but
big
if they're,
of a deal.
it's
Well-
just old school like Mexican mentality. Like, don't fucking smoke
One thing
and
I
drink
always-
while you're pregnant. That's retarded.
I always just think about like to, you know, whenever I see shit like this, I just always reference caveman days in my head for some reason. I just think like, bro, back in the day during like, you know, some caveman era shit, if a woman was pregnant, she probably will go a week without eating sometimes. You know what I mean? Like they don't get food every day. They don't got a refrigerator. They're probably eating the gnarliest things, probably including
they're probably eating
including drinking
protein-rich
shit
things.
that has fermented and turned into alcohol. It's like I feel like, you know, kids growth has always been mixed with
Within
unhealthy shit. It's never been the
abysmal
most
birth rate too, right?
it's well, yeah, probably too.
yeah. You're right.
But also,
You
it's
know.
like, you know, I just feel like it's not that out of the ordinary. It's not good for sure, though. But yeah, it's not super out of the
I
ordinary.
wonder what they're saying in the chat.
You're
Nah,
an
man.
idiot.
Let's just, you know, I do the chat, right? Nah, listen, right now, like, because the chat can change people's.
Oh no,
Opinion.
I ain't tripping off that. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering if they concur, if they're like, nah,
Yeah.
smoke blunts and get drunk, fuck it all 9 months.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anyone. Well, unless they're a troll, no one's gonna
Most
say
people are
that.
saying drinking or smoking while pregnant is out of there. That being said, like up until, you know, maybe 50 years
Popular
ago, 40
opinion.
years ago,
Yeah.
No one knew.
doctors were smoking like in hospitals during pregnancy.
Exactly, and then also
And there was
they didn't know that alcohol caused birth defects.
Yeah.
They didn't know that.
Maybe it's like 50 years ago now, but like
Also,
it
when-
wasn't too long ago.
I do
Yeah.
feel you because I think my mom may have smoked a cigarette or two. Well,
And guess
She's
what? That was
pregnant
also
with me.
the time when cigarette companies were paying off doctors to say it's not that bad. Just like people
really?
just like other companies pay off doctors to say other things aren't that bad nowadays as well.
Oh,
Kind of crazy, right?
So wait, how do we know that Fauci wasn't like paid off then?
Fauci.
are we
is-
going there? Can we go there?
Nah,
worst person ever, bro.
Nah, listen, let's not dive deep.
Bro,
into
this
the
fool
Fauci
wrote a
bag,
book,
man.
bro. You know what I love? There's so many videos of just like Fauci saying things, and then like 2-3 years later,
He
just
takes
saying
it
the
back.
exact opposite, and he says it's with such confidence, like yeah, you know,
Like he never said that other
exactly,
shit.
and you're just like, bro, wow,
He's
that's
a
so
bad
funny.
Things
dude.
changed though, right? Things changed though. So it's right.
Yeah, but things change, but you're not allowed to fucking like
He
fucking
doesn't.
force people to do something that you're not even 100% sure of, but you just think you're on some virtue signaling shit. You know what I mean? You're just like, no, you have to do this because you care about everyone else. It's like,
And then not only that, it's not like he's recanting and being like, you know what, on my previous take,
Yeah,
I was
we
a little
didn't-
wrong. We didn't know the fucking da 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 da. He's not saying none of that. He's just like, yeah.
worst person. All right, so next we have, this is crazy because let me
Oh,
know if
this
I'm
is great.
wrong because I know Flakko's a big Donald Trump fan.
That's right.
Is this the first time we've seen him out and like celebrities take photos with him? He's been a celebrity for such a long time, but this feels like out of the ordinary because he took a picture with like, you know, academics, JDon. There's a couple other dudes there as well, like
It's
YouTubers
just
and shit.
unique because it's the first time he's ever been indicted as the president. You know what I'm saying?
That
So-
is for sure true.
and that might be one of the reasons he's out now is to really help his public
Image. So people fuck with him
and
again.
show that they're
Pulling
people
up to
supporting
UFC was
him.
dope.
Wow.
That was
And
amazing.
You seen though, like just from his interaction, you like
It shows that he's nervous.
You don't like Trump, huh?
It shows that he's nervous and he's moving like he hasn't moved prior to this.
That's what I was
You-
thinking. He's
That
never
was
done
your
something
answer?
like this before, for sure.
he has though.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of photos of people, you know, with but like
No,
has he been going
I
to
think-
UFC fights
yeah,
and all that shit.
Let
like,
me rephrase
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
taking
Would you-
photos with Dana White.
Would you take
Yeah,
a
of
photo
course.
with Trump if you saw him? Damn, you're such a hater.
I feel like what that kind of proves
I
though is
probably
how much
would.
of a rock star he
2024.
is, right? Like, there's people of different races and age and political views and leanings, which was excited to see him and was trying to, you know, like take a picture with him. So yeah, bro, I feel like now, bro, like Trump is
The
kind of.
UFC crowd loves Trump.
For
That's
sure,
always-
right? That like mixes
that's always
over.
been a thing.
Do you think Trump knew who academics was?
Maybe.
No,
No.
I don't. And even taking the picture, I'm probably pretty sure he still doesn't know who he is, but he's like, he's probably aware to some capacity.
Yeah.
Gideon is the one that asked him for the mill, right?
He did?
He was like,
He asked him for a loan, yeah, right after.
A
he was
loan?
like, hey, can I get a small loan of $1 million? Trump just smiled like, yeah, man, probably not.
You shouldn't
Probably
talk about
not.
any type of money and borrowing, and transferring of funds.
He's bro.
Oh my! I know he definitely can't even fucking do a Zelle transfer right now at all.
Oh yeah. I kind of wonder, like, did Trump like take that as a joke or take that as
As a
Gideon
shot?
like trying to be snarky?
I think he took it as a joke because I think again
Okay.
the UFC is somewhere that loves Trump and he's under
Yeah.
the assumption everyone loves him,
What-
so he's not
alright.
looking at.
And
First
also
of all,
Trump-
Trump is innocent, so of course he didn't take it snarky.
And
right?
also,
No.
Trump ain't no Joe Biden, bro. This fool is like his brain still works, and like if you watch interviews and like videos of him, like he's a clever, funny guy. Where I feel like he's gonna immediately just like be able to come to the assumption of what the fuck's going on, you know?
I feel like Dana White and the UFC loves Trump, but like in terms of like the black
fan
folks
base.
there, the Asians was there clapping for him. Bro, he's a rock star now, bro.
There's
Like
a-
he is
He's
kind
a
of
rock star.
There's a big
he's transcendent.
Hispanic and Latin fan base,
Hispanics love Trump.
and that they are more heavily Republican lately than anything else.
Latinos for Trump?
Bro,
This is our country, not yours.
Oh my god!
Latinos love them some Trump,
in
bro.
Florida.
Man,
That's a
How many? I think the percentage is small, right?
no, they love Trump, bro.
love him.
Really?
Oh, what?
I didn't know
Latinos? Man, stop it, man.
Is this
Especially
true?
like in Florida.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
Yeah, it is.
Motherfuckers that get bread are for Trump, bro. That's it.
Also, everyone who like partook in the the loans and all that stuff, they all say shout out to Trump for the loans.
Oh well, yeah, obviously that
Yeah,
too. But I
yeah,
mean,
all the scammers.
if I were to ask my freaking tia if she was for Trump, she'd be like, "Oh no,
Who's your
I don't
tia?
know, no, no,
Aunt.
my auntie."
Okay.
Tia's aunt Tio, right?
Theo,
You're onto something, Josh.
I watched
What's the fuck
Encanto.
Theo, Thea.
Don't say the stupid
Oh yeah,
shit
Mike
like that.
Tyson was there as well.
Mike Tyson took a picture.
Yo, should we talk about that
They've
recent
been
news
friends
that,
for a long time. Sorry, go ahead. Say
No,
that.
you're good. Mike Tyson and Trump,
Yes.
since he was like young, right?
Yeah, come on. Trump's big in the
Man,
fight
listen.
game.
Yeah.
All these liberals
Seems like
was
The Apprentice.
popping this shit online. When they see Trump, they want to take pictures, man. Come on, bruh. Listen, bruh.
Mike Tyson wasn't popping it online about Trump.
Dog, listen.
If I ever get famous enough, I'm making Josh
Yeah.
take a picture with Trump.
Make him, bruh. If Trump comes there, Josh will be the first one. Oh my God. Oh, sir. Man,
Dude,
come
you're
on,
painting an
man.
absolutely false narrative. Nothing I've said
That would be
make you think
Flakko,
that.
bro. Flakko would be
Exactly.
Flakko
would
ethically
literally be
jumping.
trying to
Your
Josh,
suck
come
face
on.
is
dick.
crazy.
Josh, he's a
You
former
would lose your
president,
shit.
Josh. Like, come on now.
Not interested.
Wait, hold up. So, if Trump comes here for an interview and does no jumper or service and sits down and like was respectful,
Huh? Why would I need a picture with him?
you wouldn't ask him for a picture?
No.
Man, stop. Listen, Josh gonna say, "Oh, yo, kids, look."
I'm making you take a picture with
You
him.
may
is what
come
I was
on,
trying to
bro.
say.
Josh,
That's why I said me.
but your kids will view you as a superhero if they see you with Trump, bro.
What's
they
more
wouldn't.
controversial?
The babies
What's a
don't
more
know who the
controversial
fuck Trump
interview?
is. Like
What?
that.
The other dude, the white supremacist dude, or Trump? Like, who would people get more upset about if you interviewed? I feel like people would be hell upset if you interviewed Trump.
Fuck no, bro.
You don't think so?
Bro, Trump will make us like go from 4 million to like 10 overnight.
Also, his interviews get deleted. Remember, he did the interview
yeah.
with Full Send, and that shit like got taken down
Yeah.
the next day or
That's
something.
crazy.
Well, to be fair though, like that was in like the heat of like the COVID and the election, and they're talking about how the election was stolen, right? So I can definitely see how like YouTube would say, you know what, bro,
Yeah,
let's
false information.
yeah, you're right. Now that I can probably agree with, right? Like trying to like prevent another insurrection, but
Wait, is that tweet real? Did you guys see today the World War III thing?
yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, it's not a tweet though.
Was that pertaining to actual World War
it's
III,
True Social.
or is he going through World War III?
For Trump,
I
it's
feel like
the same thing.
That's not true. You're not
For
him. You don't
Trump,
know.
he makes all of his issues America's issues.
Do you think Trump is like he's like going through hell in his
That's
life
a
right
hell
now,
of a
where he's
team
like, I want to
player.
make everyone's life hell as well?
Because you don't give a shit about this dude who was like clearly morally corrupt and has made like illegal transactions his entire life and is now getting caught.
Because
All
they
my
fuck up.
friends do
You care
illegal
because
shit.
it's affecting him and he's making you care about it.
No, I care because it's like every other
really don't like him.
politician has done the exact same thing. They're charging him for paying.
they haven't.
They're charging someone him for paying someone to get bad information on one of his like opponents. It's like as if that's never happened before. You know,
That-
he did get caught though. But,
Hush money again. If we
And
think
how
that
he did it and where the money, how the money came in.
but as if
You
those
got
paper
caught.
trails don't exist for everyone else. They do, for sure. No one
Yeah,
just wants to
like-
find them.
Josh, listen, Josh, if you dive If you dive deep enough in anybody's like life, and you can find a couple of crimes to charge them with.
100%.
More than a couple.
Anyone,
Right?
right? Almost anyone.
Anyone, bro.
And if those are misdemeanors, they're charged as misdemeanors. But when they're felonies,
It's felony things, though.
He could still
and
run.
again, dude, you guys are focused on the smallest of his biggest issues. He still has 2 cases that are going to be much bigger than this that he has to deal with.
I don't like how you're playing all these negativities about my guy, G.
What's the Georgia case?
For the election shit, you feel me? Like
Causing the riot?
No, like trying to overturn it and shit like that, you know?
Oh, yeah. That was definitely...
But,
Doubt.
yeah. And Trump is 80, though. So, like, he's going to probably, like, start his out for, like, 5 to 6 years and then die. So, like, who cares?
He's
But
not
I'm
gonna
literally-
die. He's gonna live forever.
But like Josh
Trump,
is saying,
fool.
if he's going out here trying to change his public image and he's 80 years old, he's reaching the end of his life, like he has all the money in this world, like,
I think, what
bro,
did he say?
go
He's
to
like
the Bahamas.
76, 77. Now he's not.
he lives
No,
in the Bahamas,
yeah,
fool.
yeah,
Light
yeah.
work.
Yeah,
I would be like, bro,
77.
go to fucking the Bahamas and just stay there for the rest of your life and just have your kids visit you and shit, you know?
No.
Once you're that rich, I don't think that's a big thing no more.
He can't even leave the country though, right?
He now no.
Yeah.
Right? Or listen, go to where La Russell is.
Who's Russell?
The Bay?
No, Russ. Oh my God.
Canada?
No, man. Oh my God. Uncle
La
Russ.
Russell or Russ?
Russ.
The rapper?
Bruh, wait.
Right now, I couldn't tell if you were fucking
Yeah, who
stuttering
you
or fucking
talking
taking
about?
a real pause.
Bruh, listen.
Mount Rushmore?
As black folks, like, and we call him Uncle Russ. But let me see right now.
Oh, Russell Simmons?
Yes, perfect. Yes, yeah, him.
Where's
Where
Russell?
the freak is he?
Oh,
The
he's-
Virgin Islands?
Oh, U.S. Virgin Islands. I
Oh,
like
yes.
that.
and he's
Valid.
at this undisclosed shit that cannot be extradited.
Wow.
Yeah, listen.
What did he do?
Why did he go there? Yeah, exactly.
And he learned from Bill Cosby, right? Like once he started to see
Bill got
like
caught, fool.
a bunch of females like coming out against him, he said, "You know what? I'm not even gonna wait to be charged with anything, bruh. See y'all.
And
Peace
he
out."
dipped. Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, smart though.
Yeah, but now you just can't come back to America. Ever.
He's in Bali.
Yeah.
Bali. Wow.
Bali, there's no extradition back to America?
No.
It is nice in
It's
Bali.
unique. Yeah, Bali's a
it's
very
ex-
nice place based on the pictures I've seen.
Nah, man. Bro, listen, like, if I'm sure, bro, you feel me, bro? Like, if Bill Cosby, if Epstein knew, bro, they would have all gotten the fuck up out of here, bro. As fast as possible.
All right, what do we have next after
call.
this Donald Trump UFC fight thing? Okay, so after Pride's second kickbox, this is the thing we just talked about, right? Or no? Okay. All right, this is kind of crazy because Lil Uzi Vert gets a lot of shit
This
for
is
being
intense.
demonic or an atheist and shit, and he just got these new 2 tattoos, one on his forehead and one on his tongue, and his tongue is an upside down cross.
Yeah.
Why would you want to perpetuate that? Maybe it's not even cap no more. Maybe he's actually into that.
Yeah.
He's
That's so fun. Like I'm not, I'm not religious like that at all.
He-
I'm not
he said it's cap, though.
I'm not into the spiritual shit. But like,
Cap?
if you put an upside down
cap.
cross in your mouth,
crazy, fool.
That seems hella disrespectful.
That's a troll move.
Yeah.
It is a troll move.
On his tongue?
How often do you see someone's tongue? And don't tongue tattoos fade like super fast?
I have no idea. I've never seen a tongue tattoo.
Hey, but honestly, what's a good argument for this as well? Is I've been seeing this argument being pulled up on social media a lot recently, where they talk
Change
about
that shit.
how
I feel like I'm getting hypnotized.
you're allowed to make jokes about Christianity and joke
Yeah.
about Jesus all you want. The moment you make fun of other religions or whatever, or get like another religious symbol tattooed on your tongue, you get canceled. You get called the anti-Semite. You get called this. You get called that. But you make fun of Jesus and Christianity, oh, it's all fine. You know what I mean? Like everyone does it. But
think
you
it's
make fun of
because-
other religions, it's over. It's like
I think it's because the history of Christianity is like so brutal, and they came and they conquered, bow down to the cross or die. So maybe that's
that is
why.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the only reason I could think of.
Nah, look, it's like kind of how, like you can make all type of like white jokes, say cracker a lot, but if you make it with black folks, right? Why? Because if one group is disenfranchised or if one group is in the minority, then like you don't joke on them. But if we're talking about the oppressor or somebody who's in power, like look, bro, Christianity, right? And have been like the dominant religion for like a long time, right? I think now maybe like Islam took it, right. Like Islam has now taken over, right? So maybe like, bro, like,
Could I get a like Islam religious symbol tattooed on my tongue and not get canceled?
They will kill you,
Anti one.
Like upside down, you know, or something.
bro. They will
That'd
kill
be
you.
bad.
Yeah. No. Listen, when it comes to Christianity, like they pussy, right? Muslims ain't playing that, bro, at all, bro. Fam, listen, right? Cause look, think about it, right? Look, have you ever seen anybody hop in a plane filled with bombs and kill themselves? Again, self-sabotage themselves in the name of Jesus?
I'm sure if you go through the history of Christianity, they've done some crazy, ridiculous things as well.
I never seen nobody make that ultimate sacrifice for Jesus
Christian
before.
kamikazes.
The Crusades were wild, dude.
Hey, you know what? That's a valid point. That wasn't a single individual. That was armies.
That was waves and waves of people devoted to
Dying for the cross.
Yeah.
So same thing.
Nah,
Not pussies.
Nah.
Africa, Asia.
I mean, Jesus.
Listen, strapping a bomb.
Which you said Islam. Below Islam, what other religion is the least pussy?
I would say Muslims is not pussy. I would say, Jewish people are gangster, man. I'm just being real, bro. They gangster, man.
Bro, I never realized.
Son.
I never realized that until I was going through the history of the mafias in New York and
Look at
shit.
this, we saw
And I realized I was like, I didn't know that. I always thought it was Italians, bro. A lot of the mafias were Jewish people, and they were fucking doing the gnarliest things, bro. Like
Technically,
murdering.
Jewish people could not join the Italian mafia.
I know, but I'm just
they
saying.
definitely had a lot of Jews.
They had an impact.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's like histories or like just stories of some of the Jewish people that grew up in New York and the shit that
Meyer
they got
Lansky?
into. I was like,
You
bro.
watched Boardwalk Empire, right?
Of course.
That was so good.
And that's when I realized I was like, damn, Jewish people
start
don't fuck
calling-
around, bro.
You gangster if you can start off in the hood, escape the hood, and then use the hood to like be billionaires, man.
To
But that's the
profit.
story of like,
Yeah.
you know, people from that area.
I'm like every rich homie from the hood.
You know, underpoverished. But yeah,
Right.
They all have done that to some degree, right?
No, man.
The
Listen.
success, no, just all groups of people have done that to some degree, right?
No, facts, 100%.
Within their cultures.
Kind of, right?
Or at
But
least
Jewish people, right, have like, for example, right, like they've just, I'm talking about just like really early on saying, yo, listen, like we are all we got. You feel me?
Yeah.
We have to stick together, right? And they've been able to like raise their people up to where like, yo, it's real difficult like to find a Jewish person still stuck in the hood.
I don't know because like if there's
it
like
don't
I
happen.
feel like there's a lot of trailer park communities in America that get overlooked that people don't really understand that are filled with a lot of people that are just like anyone else. You know what I mean? They practice all types of different religions and can be not financially secure or whatever it is.
Right. And then there's like groups like Hasidic Jews who have decided to like stick together and have just kind of developed these communities that they don't really let anyone else in. Therefore, it is a hood based on where it would be in a certain, in certain times it had been a hood.
Yeah.
But
now it's nice as fuck, and every house is
all
worth
the same people.
Yeah.
I mean, it really goes to your idea, Flakko, that everyone should be segregated and be with only their own people.
Wait, pause.
It's a
I did
good
not say
argument
that.
No, that's your argument.
No. And my argument is simple, right? Fam, listen, like, there's a blueprint, meaning like the Jewish people have set a blueprint on how to start off at the bottom and how to work your way up to the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
Why don't every group of people follow that particular, like blueprint of, yo, stick together and keep it within yourselves, right? You feel me? And shine.
I feel like, okay, you don't have to like, keep it within yourselves, but I do agree with what Flakko's saying with the fact that everyone in the world, guys, we all have a blueprint that's laid out from us, you know what I mean? And it comes from our cultures and our history. And a lot of people don't even want to take the time to look into, their ancestral past and like all the religions they've practiced and like what's been going on in their life. And also not only that, but just the random religious practices, you know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of shit that's like in my Russian culture that comes from Russian culture, and it's like it honestly it's there to set you up to succeed at the end of the day. You know what I mean? To not make stupid decisions, to eat healthier, all this other shit. It's like, but you have to be willing to do the research. You know what I mean? Like we all have a blueprint out there at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like all of us. It's like we just look at your grandparents, great grandparents. Try to look even further.
Well, here's the difference though, right? Like in their blueprint though, like comes in peace though. And y'all blueprint is, let's fuck this shit up and conquer it.
That's not true.
Right?
I'm Russian, but the place where I'm from in Russia is the Didi Avenue. Like I come from the in the middle of the woods, and I think my area is called Mari, and I forgot I think I'm a Tatar, and basically like we were the people like when Russia was trying to spread Christianity, they were killing my people, and we had to. A bunch of people like my, like people in my family and shit had to go to the middle of the forest to live in the middle of nowhere to practice, to have religious freedom and not get killed for not being a Christian and shit. Because I think we were paganists. Like we prayed to the trees and shit like that. So we weren't Christian. You know what I mean? Like we prayed to Mother Nature, and now everyone's Christian. Now it's already kind of spread full. Full circle.
So there's nobody left.
There's, but like I'm saying, whenever I talk to my fucking relatives in Russia and I ask them like, how did you guys pray back in the day, all that stuff, and they tell me all these different things that like aren't a part of Christianity at all. It's a part of their paganist past. You know what I mean? Like, and it's very interesting to learn about that shit. Like, there were basically like tree huggers. Like, we would find trees to pray to, and like you would like hug the tree and pray. Like, there's weird shit that I learned about stuff.
So like
in Game of Thrones when they talk about the old gods.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I think it's educational and interesting. You know what I mean? Like it has a long history, dude.
But though, and if the majority of the population is pro bringing back the Soviet Union, I think that's an issue, right?
I don't think it's majority. I think it's Russia doesn't really have freedom of journalism like we do out here. Like out there in Russia, you will. If I'm outside the president's house saying, "Hey man, he did this, passed this fucked up bill," I'm gonna get arrested, thrown in jail, and all that shit. So, the information we get from Russia is them saying, "Hey, everyone loves it." It's like some North Korea shit. You know what I mean? They're gonna say, "Everyone loves us. Everyone agrees with us." The people that don't agree with us, they're a bunch of weirdos. You know what I mean? Like crazy Nazis. It's like they're the weird ones. Like we know what's going on. But if you look at what's really going on in Russia, it's like kind of age thing. If you're around 30 and younger, you're more likely to be open-minded. And if you're probably like 40, 50 and older, you're more likely to be conservative. Just like out here, yeah.
So you're anti though, like
I'm anti-Putin. I'm anti that whole government. Shit. That shit's hella.
Ever speak ill,
bro,
of the father of
what's crazy is actually
you can never go back now.
Well, I can't go back now, but what's crazy? I've had because I have dual citizenship, and if I go back there, they're gonna make me join the army.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't want to join the army.
Damn.
And what's crazy is I actually had a family member call me a while ago because I was making these videos I was talking about how shitty Russia was and how shitty Putin was, and I got a call from a family member in my village in Russia, and they said, "Yuri, stop talking about him. Like, you don't understand. Like, we still live out here. Like,
you're causing problems for the homies at the house?"
They're saying like you can get us fucked up
if
you say shit like that. And I was like, okay, I gotta slow it down.
So for Mr. Vladimir Putin, go ahead and tell him how you really feel.
Good guy.
Perfect.
Okay. Next topic.
Hey, real quick though, what's his forehead tattoo?
It looks like a flower, right? That's what I was thinking.
I have no idea what it is. That's why I asked. But I do know that the upside down cross on the tongue is probably the wildest, most disrespectful shit I've ever seen.
And when did he get this line across his face too? I just realized that.
And he just got a new forehead tattoo too.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm looking
design.
at.
It's a tribal design. It's nothing crazy.
Okay,
but why, man?
Guys,
this is great.
Why is this great?
Because it's like some Brokeback Mountain type vibes.
You read this because I don't know anything about this.
Cameron reveals the reason why he didn't go see the movie Creed 3, and it's because of this picture of these two gentlemen. I forget both of them. I mean, Michael B. Jordan, obviously, I know his name, but the other homie, I can't remember his name off top, but he's had some great roles.
Because Creed 3 features a homosexual couple?
No,
it doesn't.
Like, I'm confused. Why?
No, they're just saying that this is mad gay right here. Pause.
Well then, and like he comes back. You see, and this is why I hate people, right? It's bro, like we're so pussy in 2023, right? And like he comes back like, oh, I would never say that I don't like gay people. I would never discriminate against gay people. I have gay friends. You can ask about. I'm like, bro, let's be real, homie.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I feel like this was a joke, though. Like, this is a troll.
Yeah,
like,
it's like exactly. It's like
bro.
It's like, hey man, I'm not gonna go see this shit. It has two dudes kissing. I'm good. You know, it's like a little joke.
Yeah, I highly doubt Cameron's out here hating on the homies.
It's still no. Listen, but
it
like,
is funny.
it's still homophobic in nature, though, right? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
We're from
The
hood,
joke
though,
is
Flakko. It's always
look though, so look though.
some shit like that.
If a white person, right, like tweets out again, if they tweet out, a picture of a black family, right? I'm talking about a black mom, and they say, listen, this is why I didn't go watch that movie.
That's different.
Why? It's the same thing. Right?
Yeah, I feel
Right.
you. But like you were saying earlier when we were talking about different jokes, like the ones come with different types of context. Right? I feel like unfortunately the whole gay joke it just flies under the radar more than a joke like that would.
Bro. Yeah, right. No. Why though?
That's just our society. It's just
So look,
it's just how it works.
it's the hyper masculinity of being from the hood, right? So if you're doing soft shit like this, it's looked at just like it's just frowned upon. So, but now in this super duper era of wokeness and the alphabet people all crazy like that, right? Like you cannot joke as heavy, but you can still troll. And Cameron's like a troll.
Yeah.
If I'm Cameron though, bro, he had a layup, and all he had to say was, "Oh no, I was talking about woman beaters. I seen Jonathan Majors," and then
Damn.
come on,
You can't
bro.
throw the homies under the bus
then you're
like
starting
that
a
either.
whole
You could have
series.
said that instead. You feel me?
Then you're
mean-
starting a whole serious beef.
You have
and
to
all
also
that
remember
shit.
Cameron was right there saying, "Oh boy," in a pink suit. I mean, a pink mink freaking outfit. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
But pink isn't.
Do it again.
Oh boy.
Oh man,
Oh boy.
that sounds, bruh. That's probably the gayest shit that's ever been said.
Wow, you were just saying that's homophobic, and you just fucking threw another homophobic joke out there. Okay, whatever.
Bruh. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
In a real like suggestive,
Bro,
high-pitched
this
voice.
is not a
It's
text,
crazy.
fool.
I've seen you like get hella excited over stuff and go
What's
like,
up?
ha ha, like your voice
Hell
gets like
nah.
super squeaky.
Hell
If
nah.
if Trump came in here, your voice would get like that.
If Trump came in here, I'm for sure asking for a picture. I'm saying,
Would you
sir, that man right there has been your biggest hater. As soon as you get elected,
I am
put him
far
in
from
jail.
his biggest hater.
Nah,
You
like you're
definitely
close to it,
dislike
though.
him.
I'm
Yeah.
not his biggest
That lady in
hater.
New
Are-
York that
are
fell to her
you-
knees screaming, I feel like she was the biggest hater.
Are you pro Biden then?
Nah, he's not pro Biden.
I'm not pro-Biden. I'm definitely more of a central-leaning Democrat.
AOC?
I just want to know if you'd let Joe Biden smell you the way he's smelling all these people in these photos, or fondling you, or whatever weird shit he does.
And if he wanted to smell me, that's weird.
Joe Biden?
That's on him.
What if he got? Would you take a pic? Let me ask. Would you take a picture with Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Josh,
This
that's
was
nuts,
definitely
man.
getting
Definitely.
followed up by Joe Biden. Next topic, guys.
Wait,
I'm out of here.
with the Josh though. Wait, but
Joe
again, though,
Biden has hella old homophobic and racist takes as well, if you look into his past.
he was anti-gay marriage.
Yes.
Joshy,
Again,
Josh.
like the '90s crime bill, which again, me personally,
I love this.
when I take a look at the '90s crime bill, right? Yo, we're like, and that bill offered a lot of protections.
You weren't even born then, fool. You don't know nothing about
Yeah,
it.
no, right? But
Neither were
It's good to learn about it though.
black folks are upset about that bill, right? So things like that, Josh would like it automatically hit him because Josh is a social justice warrior, right?
Not a social justice warrior.
No?
Again, a narrative you've painted.
I thought you were.
No.
I think you're close to a social justice
I'm
warrior.
not a social justice
No.
warrior.
Social
I just
justice
think that
ass.
I have.
You had
a
dreadlocks
pretty
in high school, Josh.
You okay? Hold on.
What are those,
Okay.
what are those two
Okay,
things
hold on.
have to
Brothers,
do
man.
with each other?
Wait, not okay. You're not a social justice warrior, but you tend to defend
Give
liberal
yourself the
ideas and
camera
progressive
angle,
ideas.
Yeah, man,
Yes.
you fuck with us.
That is true.
I think there's a difference between that and a social justice warrior.
They overlap though.
This fool had dreads because he was
Yeah,
smoking
they
major
overlap.
weed, fool. It had nothing to do
And-
with anything else.
Fucking black women too. Right, Josh?
What is up with
I
you,
love
bro?
Flakko's narratives.
Runs in the family though.
Whoa,
Bro, Flakko.
It does though, right, Josh?
I mean, technically.
This is
yes.
how I know
My sister-in-law
Flakko doesn't
is
have a
black.
girlfriend because he
Yeah.
always does
Hey,
this
so
to
are you
people in
against
relationships.
The white man
What?
fornicating with the black woman? Is that what you're saying?
Bro, listen. I'm all for love, meaning again. If you love somebody,
Good.
go ahead. Me personally,
You're dumb.
So if that's your personal belief, why are you so against
no.
a lot of other things? Because I'll hold you to that because I definitely agree with you on
Yeah,
that.
again, for other people, I'm all for love. For me, I just recognize the consequences of me getting rich, getting on, and then having to get married outside of my community and have that money go outside of my community.
You mean Los Angeles, or do you mean like your racial community?
I'm here. Look, so I'm African, right? So I would prefer African woman who can understand my culture, who can cook my food that I like, who knows, like certain things, right? Like customs. But I would date all black women, right? Now, outside of that, I definitely find a bunch of Hispanics attractive, right? White people attractive as well.
But you're saying keeping the money within the family?
Yeah. Like look, Russell, look.
Like if I were to hypothetically like get in a relationship with like a Russian girl and I married her, I wouldn't feel like, oh, if I die, my son still goes to a Russian family, so that's still my family. That's a weird thought. You know what I mean?
No. Right, look, Russell, look.
It's racist.
Yeah, it's a racist thought. That's what I'm saying.
Now look, so us as black folks, right? Again, just due to like this country's history, we was set back against the 8-ball, right? So now that we actually, have wealth and like we are building generational wealth, it's counterproductive to then take your generational wealth, get married to a white woman, die. Now she has your generational wealth that she's now using to now widen the gap between blacks and whites.
Bro, when Flakko is he's looking at the big picture, bro. Like you're like
What-
really looking
what if
at
I-
like some years ahead shit. You know what I mean?
What if I told you that some of these Caucasian-looking women are of Native American ancestry, and they were also pillaged by the white devil you speak of in so many words? Would you then be against that?
I mean, like, that's not like my community, so like I wouldn't like, right?
I get it. I just
Yeah,
was
you feel me?
reaching just to be a troll, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel-
Okay, what's another word other than racist? Because like, if you're not gonna be called racist, you're the other word. Because like, bro, you just
What's
want to
the
keep.
other word?
I don't know. Like, you
What?
keep saying that like you only want to date. Like people in your culture. You would only want to have kids with people in your culture. But like, it's just.
What's the other word?
No, wait, no.
Well, I'm just thinking, what's another synonym for racist? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Your question,
Joshy?
right? Your question, right? So look.
Synonym for racist?
What's exactly a bigot?
premises?
Just so I could.
Bigot, I guess. Is
You think he falls under the bigot
Nah.
thing?
So he's
It's not like you
prejudiced?
hate other cultures. You're not prejudiced, but you just
Your
choose.
question
You
for
just
right?
prefer to keep it within your own bloodline.
Look, the question for y'all, right? If let's say this, right? And I have a kid with this like white girl, right? And I pass away.
That's your genetics.
Look though, right? So look, and I wouldn't feel comfortable with a white woman raising my black son or daughter to be able to strive in their identity.
But
You
here's
feel
the
me?
thing: is you're saying white woman with but
Yeah.
if you're marrying or having a child with someone, it's probably because your ideas align and you guys
Facts.
agree with one another and you actually get along and you love each other. You guys aren't having a kid just because it's like you guys are having kids because you actually agree with one another.
pussy is great.
So you probably that's crazy.
Right?
So you're probably if you're having a kid with someone and you pass away, you could probably pass away knowing that we agree on how we'd probably want to raise our kids. So I know she got it. You know what I mean? Like,
But how can you task a white woman with
it's not just a random
It's
white
not
woman.
a
It's
white
a
with
woman.
raising
it's a
your
person you
black
chose to
kids
have a kid
be
with.
black? Okay.
Okay, if that being raised with understanding your black heritage is something important
Yeah.
to you, I think what Yuri's saying and what I agree with is that you'd marry someone who respects that about you. And
Exactly.
if you did die, they would go out of their way to make sure that that was still part of their lives.
Highly
Like when
valid.
Riley and I have a kid, if I pass away, right?
Yeah. Well, like y'all both are like
I
white
could
passers.
expect Riley to want to teach my kids some Russian shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to say like, hey, your dad was Russian. You probably if you're interested in learning Russian, here's some
He's
Russian
gonna show
culture
'em all
shit.
about Putin.
He's probably gonna
It's a tad bit
learn. That
different,
kid will
right?
probably learn about Hispanic culture, her culture, and also Russian culture. She's not just gonna be like, Yuri's out the picture. Let's go. I'm only gonna teach the kid Hispanic culture.
Straight to the carne asada.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Russell, look, right? So look, and it's a tad bit different, right? Because when you like leave your house, your identity is white, right? Saying whether you are like a Russian or a Canelo Alvarez, right? Your identity and like how people view you
Is white, yeah.
is white,
it's
right?
True, that's true.
Right?
yeah.
So your kid would just have a white identity, right? Opposed to my kid, right? For example, right? like, how can a white woman like teach my kid how to navigate as a black person in this country?
I want to tell you, by the time your children come of age, they're gonna be in such a different like racial climate. Yeah. Like I feel like these generations are on the last generations of having to deal with like super duper racism the way your grandparents may have.
You would think
endured.
that, but still nowadays you see clips of
In
Nick
8-year-old kids fucking reciting like Nazi
24
verses.
years
not
old.
in
like
Los
that.
Angeles
Not in LA,
or
yeah.
New York.
Also,
Well, actually, no, you'd be
something to think
surprised.
about, Flakko, is if this woman decided to have kids with you and was into you, more likely than not, the next dude she dates after who's going to be involved in your kid's life
I was gonna say that
probably
earlier.
going to
You
be
ain't.
a dude like you.
Yeah, that's true.
So
He means black.
if you
Why
trust,
risk it, though?
if you trust, or I'm just like in any scenario, like keeping it super wide. In any scenario, you have to like, if you're having that kids with that person, you're trusting that they have your best interest. Regardless.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yo.
I mean, intentionally having kids with somebody.
Bro,
Especially if you have a kid with someone, that girl's probably gonna know how important it is to you to have these values and the cultural,
And she's still deciding to have a kid with you.
Remo, clip this so that way they know how important it is. No.
nah, bro.
Unless
you know.
unless you're like you're saying you're gonna have a kid with some random lady that just has good pussy, then that's just your fault for being an idiot.
Or, yo, listen. We all can love who we love. You feel me? Right?
That's true.
I'm just gonna choose to
What
love.
kind of circle back was that? Fool?
Right? I'm just gonna choose to love a black queen who can understand my culture, my customs, how to right.
Yeah.
Opposed to having to like program this entirely different person to understand your culture
Program.
and your customs and to cook your food, bro. Just don't even deal with that trauma, man. Right? Like let it go, right? Again, like for example, right, Josh, right? Now, if Josh, let's say, marries a black girl, they can't be buried in the same cemetery.
What?
My wife right now can't be buried in the
He
same
already can't be
cemetery as me.
buried in the same cemetery because he has
Exactly,
tattoos.
exactly, right? Which is why it would behoove Josh
Why would
to marry a Jewish woman.
He already can't be buried
But
in a
I've
Jewish
already made
cemetery.
that decision
Yeah.
without her not having to be
But you're
white.
atheist now, though.
Did you?
and
But
have
also,
tattoos
wait,
on
but
you.
also when you're saying, marry a black girl, when you say, if I were to say marry a white girl, white doesn't mean there's so many different cultures that fucking fall under the umbrella of white or black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so many different cultures, like you're saying,
Yeah.
the part of, where you're from, it's like,
Yeah.
dude, there's so many different places that have different languages, all that shit. You guys are going to have different values, even if she is, the same, color as you.
Look, right, so look, I done like tasted spicy mayonnaise, and sriracha mayonnaise, sour mayonnaise, regular mayonnaise, but at the end of the day, it's just mayonnaises, right? Right. So again,
He's
there's
saying
like
the
the white
different type of bitches
Mexicans,
he
there's the
smashed.
right again. It's like white Jewish, white Mexican, white Russian. At the end of the day, though,
White Russians are good.
your identity is how people view you when you leave that house. So when you are just an out and about, they view you as a white man, and they view me
But you
as
care
a black
about
man.
values. You're not
Yeah, of course.
that. But what you're talking about is something completely different. Is how society views you.
No, right? In terms of, and how can a white woman teach my kid how to navigate in this world
That
or this
I-
country?
that I
Remaining
understand.
As a
part
black
of
person.
your black culture, if that's what's important to you, even
Yeah.
after you're dead.
Hey, man, listen, man, love we want to love, man.
Yeah. What do we have next?
next,
Us,
Josh?
us for the
Is
views?
that where we came from Cameron?
I know.
Yeah,
we went from
man.
Cameron all the way to this.
Yeah, man.
that was dope.
Okay, so this is interesting. Kind of had a
What's
couple
up?
opinions about this yesterday, but I want to hear what Flakko has to say
this
about this.
dude.
Chris Tyson, who's basically a friend of MrBeast, he's a YouTube star known for
Yeah.
appearing along MrBeast, revealed they have started hormone replacement therapy, which is HRT, and he has. They began the treatment 2 months ago, according to Cleveland Clinic. HRT helps gender nonconforming people achieve a more traditional masculine or feminine appearance, and he has 2 kids or a kid right now, and they're like pretty young. Yeah, they're like under the age of 10, and some people are saying that like, kids, to develop. It's like, statistically proven to kids, they develop better when they have a mother and a father figure in their life. And people are saying like, oh, now that he's doing this transition, they're losing a father figure. I don't know if that argument is like valid or not, but I saw that was like one of the things people were saying.
Bro, listen, and it's the Carl effect, man. Right? Again,
Carl?
listen,
Carl from MrBeast has something to do with this.
He does paint
it's
his
the
nails.
Carl effect.
What?
He does paint his nails and shit.
it's a Carl effect. Again,
Wait, so
ask anybody.
So my kids just recently got into MrBeast, maybe like 5-6 months ago. I've been watching a ton of
Your
these
eldest.
videos.
Yeah.
Both
Okay.
of them are into it.
I'm glad you're bringing this up. Here's my argument yesterday, right? And I know some people might be mad at me or disagree with me here, but I
Yesterday?
want to say this, right? You said your kids got into it, right? We can all agree here that MrBeast generally has a children audience. You know what I
He
mean?
has
Like
an unbelievably YouTube generic friendly audience, which is massively based around kids.
Yes, exactly. And for one of his co-hosts, Chris, who appears in basically all the videos, and he's been appearing in all the videos,
Yes.
to do a transition this publicly and also be tweeting about saying he's taking hormone treatment therapy, it saved his life, all that stuff, that's definitely going to influence some kids into pursuing some sort of similar path. And like,
See, this is what you're afraid of.
I'm not afraid of. No,
You
it's
guys
just that's
have
for
the-
sure going to happen, 100%.
I think my thought is that if it's going to persuade kids to do it, these are kids that were already thinking about it.
Shit,
I don't think so.
It's going to make it easier for kids who were in a similar situation
No.
as him make those decisions.
And he's also-
I in no way think that this is a brainwashing.
It's not
Trying
no.
to
What would
It's
you
not
do?
some Agent Orange brainwashing. It's
Well,
like
that's what Flakko
it's
believes,
literally
so.
like implanting the ideas in people's heads. And not only that, I saw some lady tweet how she was saying like, oh, people have a problem with their HRT, but Viagra, hairline replacement thing, they all kind of fall under the same line of category of like doing things to adjust yourself
Body
for
modifications.
sexual reasons, right? Usually because you're trying to hook up with someone or kind of change your gender or whatever it is. And like, hold on, I forgot the exact comparison, but the
I
point
think
here
there is a
is
difference
is like
between-
she was comparing it to Viagra, and I'm saying that, bro, if Chris Tyson, whatever his name is, went on Twitter and said, "Hey guys, I've been hella depressed. I haven't been able to bone lately. I've been taking Viagra and I've been fucking the shit out of these girls. Feel so much better. I was so depressed. Now I feel happy." You want kids seeing this shit? You know what I mean? It's like I feel the same way where they have
I
a
feel
huge
that too.
they have a huge child audience, bro. The kids
Dude,
should
you
not be learning
taking
about
Viagra-
HRTs at the age of
but
10,
you
bro.
taking Viagra has nothing to do with your physical appearance, which has to be addressed when you start drastically looking different
If you're-
and you are going
I
to
feel
change
like
your gender
if you're just-
and you expect your friends and people around you to respect this change you're going
And
through.
this
is
and they all
where
decided to because they could have decided, hey, peace out, take your time, do your
they're not going to
thing.
do that because it's going to be bad for the public image.
If
They
you're
But
just
all
saying
had that
it's-
opportunity. You're making an assumption.
I
that
feel
they're
like
being
he
brainwashed,
should have
they had
stepped
to do
away
it.
from the camera.
If you're
They
just saying
should-
it's
hey, they
bad
had that
optics,
option,
then
but
yes. But
MrBeast
I agree with him
stuck with
on
his
that.
I'm saying that back in the day when I was a kid into wrestling, right? There was so many commercials and stuff of people saying, "Do not replicate these stunts. There are kids at home breaking their bones.
feel
They're,
it,
they're
100%.
kids at home are breaking their necks, dying, becoming, disabled.
Do not
all this
try
stuff.
this at home.
Don't try this at home, please." And guess what? Kids are still trying that shit at home because they see it on TV. They see that these people have hella fans. They get hella respect, and they want to pursue a similar path. When you see that, how popular and how successful Chris Tyson is, kids are probably going
You're
to
attaching other pieces to
replicate that as well.
Kids are going to replicate things that look dangerous and fun.
I think an 18-year-old scene of Viagra commercial is not going to get affected if his dick works fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just feel
As
like
opposed to him thinking, "Damn, do I want to become a girl?" That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like
May influence. Listen, right. So one though, blame Carl Jacobs, right?
So tell me about this Carl theory.
yeah,
yeah.
right?
Look. So
Yeah, I want to hear this shit too.
yeah. Right. Okay. So when Carl first came, and he was running like a gay dude, you feel me, with the whole little, you feel me, like with the right, and being super feminine.
Yeah.
I said, this right here is about the influence. And then when I start hearing from different and from like various in interviews and shit that like MrBeast is saying, oh, Chris saying that he only feels comfortable filming when Carl's around. So we just said, Carl. Hey, listen, that means that Chris and Carl has been spending too much time together, right? Now, Carl was the first person, right, who was sexually ambiguous, meaning like he's out here and kissing dudes accidentally, you feel me, right? Hugging niggas, kissing niggas. And it was kind of like a thing, yo, is Carl gay? I don't know, right? Now, I personally think that Chris being this openly bisexual dude started to explore that side of him more because Carl was there who was super feminine, all right, super gay. And he just went down that deep rabbit hole of exploring, and now we're here. Now, here's my right thing is this. I think that will probably influence kids who are gay to transition down the trans route, or influence kids who are straight to like go down like the cross dressing route, right? I don't like think a kid who is straight is gonna turn transgender.
I feel like a confused kid could be, making dumb
Definitely
decisions based off
influenced.
influences. But also, I have to say this: where Chris, he's a grown man. He's like in his older, late 20s. Like he's like around my age. When you're in that age group, and then also he said that he's been feeling like this for a while, and he said he saved his life. If that's the case, then I applaud it, and I also support it 100%. Grown people can make their own decisions, right? All I'm saying is he's a child star. That's where it overlaps for me, and I feel like it becomes a little bit like unprofessional. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Here, right? So
Child stars, that's gray.
And the reason why I bring this up is I said this before, where like I was watching this show a while ago with my nieces, and my niece was like 8 at the time, and a trans person was on the show, and it was like a dude wearing a wig, basically had a very masculine voice, and my niece, I was just watching it, didn't say a word. Then my niece was just like, "Hey, like, why does the girl sound like a dude?" And I'm just like, bro, like I got so kind of annoyed. I'm like, can't believe I have to explain this to my 8-year-old niece right now. This is so fucking annoying.
Did you explain it?
I told her that is a dude wearing a wig.
now, no, listen. So I seen Sneako's video about Chris, and he said, "Listen, bro, like when I like knew him, Chris, and he was this real down south gun shooting, truck driving, again like." We knew he was bisexual, but he was just like a regular down south guy. You don't go from that
to
this steep transition like this.
But he's been thinking
Maybe
about
it
it for a
was Cap.
while, and also now recently we can all agree that it's become more accepted. So now more than ever, it's like people
Are coming out
feel
the
more
closet.
feel more comfortable to
Who
do
are
so.
more comfortable to do
Yeah,
this.
exactly. So you
And
see
are not
it.
being forced to do it, but again, feel as though there's a space where they're being accepted and
Yeah.
they feel comfortable.
It's way more accepted now than it was 5 years ago, 10 years
10,
ago.
15,
It
20,
like doubles every couple years.
So
It becomes
why is
more and more.
bisexuality though into the content?
Because
That's
you're
what I'm
making
saying.
it about. Okay, so one thing you guys are continuing to do is make it about sexuality, and gender change is much deeper than that. That's an identity thing. That's not a sexual thing.
I seen a live stream, right? Like where like, and he's all like, and they're already like cracking jokes about,
Those are his friends.
and
And they-
they're
again-
harder on chicks. Like come on, bro.
Those
Like,
are his friends who are accepting of his decision.
Yeah.
I'm accepting of his decision too, but all I'm saying
had
is
every-
like the idea
Dude,
that
it's
kids
Mr.
are
Beast's
watching this
channel.
and reading his tweet. People are acting like kids aren't following his Twitter. They are. And they're saying HRT. What's HRT, mom?
And that's what's gonna be good when the freaking
And it's important for information to
ban,
be
the social media
exactly-
ban.
he's so smart though.
Talked about.
Bro, Mr. Beast, with this transition of Chris, he just collected the ultimate, like the last Infinity Stone, right? Which is having
You're so
a
stupid,
trans person now on
kinda
his channel.
did.
Bruh,
Yeah.
Bruh, you can't beat this nigga, man.
That is true, bro.
Dog, that's like, bro, listen.
He's collecting all the
That's the
Infinity
last
Stones.
algorithm Infinity Stone right there, bro. It's bro, having a trans person now. Oh nah, bro. Yo, you can't beat him, Josh. Like, come on, bro.
You think you know how Mr. Beast did that thing where he helped 1,000 people fix their blindness? You think he's gonna help 1,000 people transition?
Oh,
Yeah,
bottom
transition.
surgery. Yo, listen, I'm trying to see like somebody who's like brave enough to fuck something like that. Like in terms
Kevin
of bottom
Gates.
surgery.
I'm like Kevin Gates already did that, didn't he?
Wait, isn't it lube just like cum, right? Or not?
What the fuck, dude?
Wait, say that your question again.
So for bottom surgery, right? Isn't it lube for like bottom surgery, like the transgender, like just cum, right? Or no?
Lube is just lube, fool. It's for
It's pre cum. It's nut.
I'm confused.
lube is not pre-cum, fool.
So you know that when you get the surgery, Flakko,
Yeah.
they remove your testicles.
Right.
Do you know? I mean, you know where cum comes from, right?
Permanently, guys, forever. You can never get them back.
Oh, so cum like is gone.
Out the equation.
They create though like a clit like with your dick though. So like you still have that, right?
It's really, you know what it is? It's like almost like having a mole. When you touch it, you don't really have no feeling. It just looks like a clit, but you touch it, and probably nothing's there.
So
How
then
do
like
you know?
So then like why get it?
I don't know, dude. It's not gonna be the same. It's never gonna be the same.
I have no idea.
Have you ever seen? Have you ever
I've
seen?
never seen it in
Have you ever
person.
seen Man? What's it called? What's that one show? It was like It was like 1,000 Ways to Die, and then this was the other show where it was like Mansers or something like that, right?
What? Oh man.
Where,
Okay.
where they would give like the craziest like facts and shit. And I remember on one of the shows, they're like, the vagina has over 10,000 nerve endings. Like it was like they're like over exaggerating how sensitive it is. Like I don't know, it's pretty funny, but there's no way you could replicate that by inverting skin.
I feel that.
That's what I'm trying to
That's
get
a
to.
valid point.
Either way, that's all we have to say about that. But I feel like this is like a similar topic. What do you think about this? Webbie decided to post a snapshot of himself dressed to the nines on his Instagram account. Dressed to the nines?
Is this that same photo?
Crop top, a Dulce and Cabana, like
draws?
Yeah. It's like the TLC draws and shit. They wore like it in like the Don't Go Check. No, sorry, Tommy Hilfiger draws.
Yeah.
Bro, he got titties?
Here's the thing with fashion though, dude,
No,
is
he's
like
just chubby fool.
is like, you know, people are wilding one day and then the next day is just normal.
Nah,
And
this is
it's-
wild.
Can I
bro.
say something real quick before they play that video? Josh, he is still a gangster. I don't, or is he? I'm pretty sure he's still all the way with the shits. So I mean,
And he's been around for a long time, right?
we could definitely
Like
have our
Boosie era.
opinion on how he's dressed, but let's not take away from the fact that he's down for his shit. You
And
know
a,
what I'm
and a
saying?
legend as well at the end of the day.
A legend?
Facts.
I would say so.
No.
To a certain degree. I know
No.
he's not like a Drake numbers legend
No,
like
he's not a
you
legend at all.
expect, but as for like
He's
people
probably
that
a
I've heard of
legend
my
from where
whole
he's
life
from.
in the hip hop world, Webbie's
Listen.
definitely been one of them.
He's an old hip hop nigga and who had hits at some point in his career. He's no legend, dog. Bro, like we gotta stop
By legend, I mean like, bro, like nowadays,
He's a hood legend.
There's no
Is
way-
Boosie a
Fuck
legend?
that up a little.
I would
Yes?
say so,
No,
yes.
no.
Bro,
He is
and
a
this is where
legend
like
where
we're
he's
never gonna
from.
agree. Like
No, he's not, bro.
he
Listen,
is you don't think Lil Peep is a legend. It's just
is
like
Kyrie Irving a legend?
I don't know who that is.
Yes.
No. Man. Nah, right? Listen, bro. When I think about legend, I'm talking about, like, for example, right? Can I tell the history of hip hop without you? And if I can tell the history of hip hop without you, you're not a legend. I can tell the history of hip hop without Webbie.
I feel that. I feel that.
Right?
I guess.
Pac, listen, Pac, you can, no. Drake, you can do it. Kendrick, you can. J. Cole, you can. Right? Now, Big Sean, I can for sure tell the history of hip hop without
You're
Big Sean.
gonna say Big Sean is not considered a legend in maybe 5 or 10 years from now.
Again, if he does something more, but for now, I can tell
He's
the
just
history.
another dude that came and went.
Maybe
yeah, no,
maybe
no,
just like a bias because like I said, I've been hearing of his name my whole life.
Boosie is a hood
where I'm
legend.
like,
For example, Chief Keef, right? Listen, look.
Hood legend.
Look. No. Real legend. I can't tell the history of hip hop without Chief Keef,
I feel that.
right?
there might be an argument, bro, for someone out there who's a really big Webbie fan. There might be an argument out there that someone could say to you
How?
that says Webbie is a part of hip hop history for these reasons because of the music he created at this time.
Let's hear his explanation, Joshy.
Yeah, come on.
The world, the East Coast, the West Coast, the North, the South. Look here, I just want to know why y'all don't repost and double post shit when I tell a kid to stay at school and you can be whatever you want to be. And you know, the positive things about life, you know what I'm talking about? Because that's what I represent, savage life, because I done been through it all. You heard me? Shout out to all my dogs, all my homegirls. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, quit playing on that internet, man. Folks, that shit get crazy, man. For real, fuck my savage life. The dumb way. Be ready for the movie, man. That shit gonna be big. The dumb way, for real.
Yo,
Back to the bubble.
yo, bro. Yo, this is so dumb, right? 'Cause think about it, though, right? Why do certain hues of people want credit for doing the very bare minimum, right? Like, for example, and him being like a street nigga, right? Yo,
Go ahead,
listen,
you do it.
No, look though, right? So look, and he says, why don't y'all repost and triple repost me telling the kids to stay in school? No, dickhead, you supposed to do some shit like that, right? Bro, that's not newsworthy, nigga, right? Right, again, just you being a productive citizen in your community, telling the kids to stay in school and not be thugs. Again, that's what you are supposed to do, right? that's nothing that's like super newsworthy. So I just don't understand people saying like you know, like just bullshit like this when they're like embroiled in like controversy, right? Now, him wearing but the crop top and some female draws. Like, come on,
Those aren't
bro.
female draws. Those are boxer briefs, fool. It's the same shit as Ethica or PSD or whoever the hell else. You know what I'm saying?
I've only seen females wear like draws like that, right?
So you've never seen people wear Versace?
Hella people wear stuff like that.
All right. But sagging your pants while wearing a crop top for your drawers to show is crazy.
Well, I think he sags his pants anyways. But
Yeah.
the crop top is definitely
A sports bra? No. Back?
That's not a sports bra, fool. Now
No,
you're just
why-
saying the
why-
homie has
come
titties
on.
and shit.
Bro, it's a sports bra, right, Josh?
It looks like a
That's
sports bra.
looking like a sports bra.
Yeah, come on now, bro.
It also kind of looks like when people wear a wife beater and they just pull up the thing to show.
Nah, man. That's a sports
I
bra,
want to
bro.
say that's a muscle shirt and he just pulled it up, but the world may never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, like
He's
Like an
definitely
Under
tripping.
Armour like tight fit that he just like pulled
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
No,
To show
like
off
one
the
of these, like
savage
a
life.
regular wife beater, but black. You know what I'm saying?
yo, bro, like who's convincing homie to do some shit like this, bro?
I do really want to know who.
Maybe it was for a tattoo magazine.
That's a very nice
Showing off his
reach.
ink.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good one.
Or why not like
He'll
just
still
go
shoot
shirtless
you, I
then?
think, right?
Valid point.
Right?
Then you have more style with covering up the parts that.
And also, you always want to be different. You know what I mean? You want to try to be different sometimes.
I think going this route is no longer being different because we're seeing it so frequently now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think staying true to your roots is being different now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shit.
Honestly.
All right, what's next, Josh?
That's a big belly button.
Damn. Now Joshy's looking deep into his belly button. That's crazy.
All right.
Oh, not this shit.
So apparently, Ja Morant's victim has finally had their story told. The body cam footage of the 17-year-old has been released. According to the victim, the issue began during a pickup game of basketball. The victims claim that Ja Morant got on his face and struck him shortly after the strike. That is when the victim claims Ja Morant and his friends just began beating him.
I saw this clip. There's no actual video footage of him doing it though, right? It's just this.
Yeah.
You're talking about like basketball player John Morant.
Basketball player.
Okay, like Memphis Grizzly John Morant.
Grizzly John Morant, yeah.
So grown man just hit you in the face.
Yeah.
And his
And
grown friend.
Yeah. They jumped me.
Packed out.
Why?
This, I think because we was talking, his dad.
The story
he
too
didn't want
detailed,
to
man.
lie.
He's telling the truth.
Just because that's him, don't take it lightly on him. So, you know, we playing competitive, talking
Yeah.
trash to each other.
Yeah.
Basketball players too. So we check up the ball. So say like this. Or we can use so I sit the ball down right here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is moment by moment.
Get it. He kicked the ball in my leg. The ball go all the way over here. Somebody get the ball, okay, I'm like this. Check up. And I throw it to no, just stand right there. I throw it to his leg like that. Okay. Then he picked up the ball. And threw it hard as he can.
Straight at you.
Straight at him. Caught him. Threw it right back at him.
Yeah.
Finally, right over my head like
And
this.
you're talking about like basketball player John Morant.
Next slide, right?
Yo, he's such a
Put the ball
groupie.
down. Came up like this. Came up like
Or he's just trying to
bam,
get
he
it
hit
on
me. He went back. So I'm like this. I tried to swing. No. Then his friend come over there, hit me, fell on the ground, and they just started jumping me. And
Like while you were laying on the ground, they were still hitting you.
yeah, they were still hitting me.
Okay.
Like the next 20 seconds. Just still.
And you just get up and leave.
Yeah, I was. Everybody was holding me back.
He's got a big old goose egg on the back of his head.
Fuck. It does seem like he's not lying.
John Morant, you're in big trouble. Kiss the NBA goodbye, brother.
But didn't they
Nah,
already
nah,
settle?
nah.
But
he already settled.
Yeah,
flash
they already
is on
settled
full.
this case.
Huh?
Your flashlight's on.
Oh shit.
Is it gonna make him like? It's gonna hurt his public image now that this is out. But is it gonna hurt his career?
Nah.
No, he's done worse this year. This
Yeah,
is just
bro.
like
And he's
this is
been
a story
forgiven.
that's just
The
like
gun is worse.
Yeah.
probably.
Beating up somebody is
They dropped-
bad.
An
But he
underage
dropped it.
kid.
It was a 17-year-old, but also
Pointing a gun though at like
Yeah.
security in a team bus, that's pretty bad too.
that's
man.
pretty bad too.
And then screaming, "You don't want none of this." Listen, bro, I'll be real, bro. Like when I heard the story of them like screaming, like "You don't want none of this," like while flashing a gun with a beam, that sound like Mass Suburban, right? Because I don't like
Mad Suburban.
imagine like no gangster screaming, oh, you want some of this? You want some of this? Right? Like, nah, right? Nah, come on now, bro. Like, they not. You know?
Sometimes.
Yeah, you would be surprised. I feel like someone could
Flashing
say
is
that.
flashing.
Nah. I can hear a bunch of yo, bro, like bitch ass nigga, da, da, da. Like not like you want some of this, right? Like that don't
It's like
sound
a movie like catchphrase.
Yeah, right.
You
That's
want some
corny?
of this?
Yeah, that's you know, like that's corny, Josh. But like, what's next?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Delonte West.
Every time I see a Delonte West story, I'm hoping that he's not dead, but then I get really sad when I see the videos.
Damn.
this video, okay, this is fucked up. So apparently Delonte West has dealt with a lot of problems since retiring from the NBA. West's career ended in 2012 with the Dallas Mavericks, but he's continued to make headlines ever since. A Dallas woman is facing backlash after she thought it would be appropriate to film former NBA star Delonte West dancing outside of a 7-Eleven. The video has received millions of views online. It's further proof that he is still struggling to get his life together. And this video is hella fucking funny because we'll watch it right now. Oh, actually, no, I'm not sure if this is her reaction, but basically in the video, she sees him and then she goes, okay, here we go. This is the video right here.
They're at their lowest, but Delonte West is at my 7-Eleven.
We got to hear what she said in the beginning.
I do not believe in recording people when they're at their lowest, but Delonte West is at my 7-Eleven.
That's crazy.
Why
That
are
she
we
knows
sad
exactly who
though?
he is.
And he's having a good time. He seems cheerful.
Well, I think it just kind of
Because
shows.
he's poor now, we have to like.
No,
I
it just
don't
great-
know.
No, because he's been given so much help for him not to be in the situation that he has said that he doesn't want to be in, just to clearly always end up back
He's
here.
dancing outside of a 7-Eleven after
You have
grabbing
never
coffee.
been drunk.
But also,
Oh, he's drunk. Oh,
Or-
okay. Well, then that's
On
a different
some-
story.
it just, you shouldn't be filming people at their lowest. You know what I mean? Like, you should, like, when you see someone really down and out.
How
like,
do we know that he's right now at his lowest? He's laughing and having a good old time.
To be honest, this might not be his lowest.
Yeah, right? Like, bro, like, listen, and he's probably,
The way he
got
look.
some money and he's well clothed. Bro,
well clothed?
That is a fly ass jacket.
But also, I feel like people are just mad because the hypocrisy in the clip where she's like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't film people when they're down and out, but let me film this guy when he's down and out.
unless that is for
And
some
you're not
counter
just sending it
views.
to your friends. You're posting it on
That's what I'm
TikTok.
saying. If I took a video then I sent it to Josh, like, yo, could you believe what I saw? That would still be kind of weird, you know what I mean? But like, it wouldn't be as bad as posting online just to make a mockery of it.
Listen, I can definitely like see this being like sent to like the group chat. Right?
Yo, just seen Delonte West. What the fuck?
Oh, right. Yeah, bro.
Mando.
You posting it? If I sent that to
Me?
you?
Yeah. Because one, bro, he's having a good time. Like, bro, he's dancing. Right? Now look.
dancing.
Look, right?
When you say
Look,
things like this with a serious face, I kind of start to believe your UFC take.
What? If I here, look at this though. If I like would have seen him, I'm talking about like down bad and on the floor, fucked up, then nah, bro, chill with that, bro. Right? But bro, like
So depending on
Like,
what type of substance
mood.
he might be on is going to dictate how you're going to evaluate his situation.
now again, it's very probable that he's probably on some substance, but I just think it's fucked up that we're now just equating him being happy and elated and dancing to just automatic drug use.
When you think someone's working on their sobriety and they look like that, that is a pretty
What?
safe assumption. It's not
He's too
100%
happy?
foolproof.
I think dancing like that in your kitchen or in your living room is kind of normal.
Out in public looking like that, like
And in front
when
of
you're like
7-Eleven?
bundled up like that, that's a homeless look, man. You
Yeah.
didn't just walk out. You
Exactly.
didn't
Wait.
just walk out the crib like that.
To grab a coffee and dance
Is
outside.
this LA or like how
They
cold
said
is it?
Texas, right?
That's
Yeah,
wherever it is.
bro. It's cold as fuck in Texas.
Oh my.
Now, yeah.
Yeah,
especially
but-
if you're outside, living outside.
And also, this is
Mm.
apparently this lady was like going to work, so this is like at 8 in the morning or 7 in the morning. Or
Right,
something.
and look what she's wearing. You can always tell like someone.
She's wearing a jacket too, right?
Is she?
Yeah.
I want to investigate this more.
Yeah, look.
No,
Okay. Nah, she's wearing like
a flannel.
Yeah, I mean, come on now, bro.
dude, he's layered up.
Yeah, he's way more layered up than
I
she
wonder if
is.
that's his bike.
I wonder if that's his bike.
So you're someone who believes in conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the one that LeBron is somehow responsible for the downfall?
I
and
saw in the
continued
comment
downfall?
section, people are like,
Delonte
LeBron said
West?
he was going to help him. What the fuck?
It's karma, right?
Do you think it's karma?
Because it's the fool that smashed his mom.
Yeah.
Right? If you, bro.
He fucked LeBron's mom?
Yes.
You're done. You're done, son. Stick a fork
And
in
a
him.
few other like NBA players have, right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Did
who,
this
though.
fool brag? Like, did he do extras
Nah.
than anyone else?
No, I think it just got out to the
LeBron
media.
James?
Yeah.
Yes.
His mother has been fucked by other NBA players.
Yes.
Supposedly, yeah.
Wow.
Not supposedly.
I don't know their names.
This is the first time I'm hearing of this.
We know Delonte.
Looks good though. Glory looks good though. Yeah, right.
What?
Wow.
Here, watch this. Google it real quick. Yeah.
No, I don't want to. Okay, dude,
Yeah,
I
let's
don't
see
want
LeBron James'
to.
mom.
Bro,
Fuck
you
it.
Flacco always does this shit, dude. Like,
What?
I'm just shocked that a famous star's mother has been fucked by other people in his career. Like, that's kind of crazy to me.
No.
You're like, oh, she's pretty bad though. I'm like, bro, I don't.
Bro,
okay,
she's
I'm
decent
not,
looking,
I'm
man.
not,
Come on now, bro.
debating her looks.
No, she's not.
What, bro? Listen. She's like 60. Like she looks good.
She probably didn't look good at freaking 35.
Nah. What? Nah, hell nah, bro.
I respect LeBron James because he plays for the Lakers and all his
Yeah,
accolades
man.
and shit, but his mom is not fine, fool. She's just not.
Oh, with the dude, right? And who? And
Is she
like,
fine, Josh?
Yeah.
Do you feel?
If you're
Come
having
on.
sex with her, it's
She's only
because
55.
she's LeBron's mom, and you're trying to hold it over his head to some capacity.
I
Hold-
feel
hold
like
on, let
Delonte might have done that.
let me ask you guys this: Do you?
She's only
fe-
55.
Yeah, she's like
Only?
5 years younger than you thought. That's not that, dude.
How
That's,
old do you think LeBron is?
Like 38.
Kind of valid.
Hey, let me guys ask you this question. Would you feel vindicated if like your coworker piped your mom, but then years later he's homeless on the street dancing in front of 7-Eleven?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Are you like
Yes, you would try to make sure that he remains that way for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Shout out
What?
to LeBron.
Bro, listen.
LeBron's probably a very powerful human being. Low
Found
key.
out Mark Cuban was trying to help him, give him money, and he just made sure other things found its way.
you
back
think
into his
do you
life.
think LeBron overhears someone about it like donate like 10K to Delonte and he's like I'll give you 20
you're
not to give
saying
it
Mark
to him.
Cuban
for
gave
every
him a
fund
bag.
for a GoFundMe, he has a bigger GoFundMe to make sure that he
It doesn't
stays in
happen?
yeah.
So you're
I
saying
don't know. I believe
I'll
that.
double it for you guys to keep your money.
So what you're saying is Mark Cuban gave him some bread and then LeBron went and called the plug and said, "Hey, go ahead and give that fool some free crack rocks. He just got paid."
Oh
Exactly.
my! He fuels his drug
You're-
addiction. Actually,
It makes a lot of sense.
he's actually just like weaseling him like $1,000 a month just to keep him on that level of crackheadiness.
Drugs.
No, but
Crack
honestly,
headiness.
I hope Delonte West does get better someday.
Now,
Imagine that
I think
kind
he was
of
trying
fight
out
that
right
was your
before the
mom.
big three, right? And he was trying out like for the big three. So like he's not again like he's not like completely off the deep end, right? 'Cause-
He is completely off the deep end.
Has LeBron James like talked about this?
no.
Never.
He's never talked about this. How is this
Will never.
confirmed? Who talked about this?
Everybody
Everybody
except
else?
LeBron.
His
Hey.
mom talked about this.
Bro, listen, and
His
it
mom
was
was
everywhere.
publicly
Because if
spotted
it's
at Mr.
just
Chow's with
Delonte
this
saying
fool.
it,
No,
I'm not
just
sure if I'm gonna trust.
No, bro, listen. This was as big of a story, like for example, imagine like Trump being arrested today, right? That was as big of a story, like back in the day.
Wow.
Like it was everywhere.
I've never been tapped into basketball stuff at all.
Yo, listen though, I find it incredibly like funny, right? That LeBron has never mentioned or said Skip Bayless' name ever. That's crazy, right?
That's
Bruh.
badass. Talk about being
Dog.
shunned, right?
After 19 years of somebody talking about you and hating on you, like you would think that you would like say their name once or like mention them. LeBron has never said Skip Bayless or tweeted about him or
Do you
or
acknowledge your biggest haters?
Me, yeah, of course. Yeah. Listen, right? So look, look, and I would definitely like come back and on like my live stream, you feel me, and like dump on them some more, you feel me, and then ignore them. I think one of them like tried to weasel their way in here and say, yo, I'm trying to like debate Flakko. Bro, I would never like talk to your bitch ass.
One of your haters.
Yeah, bro. Bro, like I would never like, bro, cause bro, listen, if you want to give me like general like critiques and like have a conversation, bro,
DM me.
yeah, or make an objective video, right? But like when I don't see when I see like not just lies, but lies where you're going and out of your way to just not tell the truth. You know,
You just ignore it.
yeah, you feel me?
That's a good way to, because you're just like acknowledging bullshit at that point.
Yeah.
Hey, this next topic I
up?
feel like is very interesting.
What's that?
It says a recent study by Luminate revealed some harsh realities in the influx of content across platforms, as a staggering 38 million songs received 0 plays in 2022 on Spotify, I believe. While the numbers may seem astronomical, the study also reminds readers that 100,000 songs are uploaded to streaming platforms every single day. And I feel like we've talked about the everyone's talked about the conversation, at least, you know, under these rules here, about the oversaturation of music, you know what I mean? Like, and how competitive the music industry is.
Do you quit rapping at 0 plays after a month?
No, no.
What?
No.
Yeah.
So if you were getting 0 streams,
Zero is
you would
crazy.
still be outside doing these fucking videos.
I was posting like 4 to 5 vlogs a week for like 2 years or a year and a half, and I was getting like 50 views, if it maybe
That's
like
nice.
maybe like 10 views sometimes, maybe even like 7 views sometimes. And it's like the whole time I was doing it, I was thinking, okay, I'm not, you know, getting any views, but I'm learning how to edit, I'm learning how to film, I'm learning how to, you know, like talk on camera. It's like I was learning all these different skills. When you're making music, maybe you shouldn't be releasing it, but at least you're still learning, you know, how to make better music.
No, listen, right?
I'm not dropping no music after a month of 0 views.
Well, are you still going to be in the
Nah,
studio
drop
working on
music.
your craft? Because you can get
I
better.
would be in the streets pumping my shit. Like,
Oh my god, I feel like you can get better if you work.
Nah, listen. No, because I feel like the issue isn't
crazy.
don't make music or don't drop it. Is, bro, if you're dropping songs on Spotify and Apple Music and they're getting 0 plays, you like find other avenues like to get eyes on you first, and then try to parlay that into either his music or his content creation, right?
No, that's a good point right
Yeah.
there. Because I've talked to a couple people, and I asked Ice, I was like, "Yo, what's your advice for people that want to get into streaming?" And he said, like, don't get into streaming if that's the first thing you're doing. He's like, no one's gonna watch like a new live stream. He's like, you have to kind of find some sort of way, either Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is, find some sort of other way to bring eyes towards your streams. But it's very almost impossible, you know, very difficult to start streaming and then just get people to come into a new stream. You know what I mean? Because number one, like, people don't even get recommended that shit unless they're tapped in with you already. You know what I mean? So it's same thing probably with music, where you got to have other venues.
You look, right? Because like right now, and it'll be way easier for me to parlay, like, you know, like, I guess like my like success, right, into being a rapper than just some random dude just saying, you know, like, right today, right? Because again, if I like, for example, if I like drop a song today, I can get like 10,000 views. You feel me?
Probably.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What if you dropped and you only got like 10 views?
That wouldn't happen.
Nah, man.
It would get at least 1,000 or 2,000. Probably minimum 3K.
Nah,
I'd
his
say.
shit might
if
go
it was,
viral just
if it was
because.
completely no one like was like, why is Flakko dropping? If you dropped the song, people would be like, they would be listening to it just to probably make fun of you or something.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. But by song number 6, you're getting 100 views.
Nah,
after
hell
a
no.
month.
No.
Are you quitting? No. You're quitting.
Why
or-
did academics stop making music?
Show's trash, probably.
Exactly.
No, listen, because he actually had a ghostwriter by the name of Chosen who was really good. Right? So, like,
Chosen's actually somebody, right?
right. Fam, listen, bro.
You hiring a ghostwriter?
Nah, hell no, bro. Fam.
You're not Nicki.
Fam, if you think, listen, man, if you think that, wait, and like, who's Nicki?
Relax. Relax.
Let's
move on.
Hey,
Move on.
Wait, honestly, I wanna ask this question though. Is this company Luminate that did this study for music? And I think I'm not sure if it was specifically towards Spotify, but it says
It was.
38 million songs where it had 0 plays. I wonder if they did the
Specifically.
same study on YouTube. How many YouTube videos out there have 0 views? You know what I mean? Like, because I've searched it before, like videos with 0 views, and there's many of them. But I wonder what the number is like. Is it more than 38 million? It probably is, because I feel like it's easier to make a YouTube video than it is to make or at least to post a YouTube video than it is to make a song.
Listen, man, like, if you have 0 views, bro, like, you telling me that your mama like ain't watching, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend group ain't watching?
That is true.
Right? Nah, come on now.
It
bro.
says 90% of videos people upload on their YouTube channel never reach 1,000 views.
Okay.
1,000. Okay.
Okay. Hey, man.
I'm not
Listen.
surprised though.
Bro,
It's
listen.
hard.
I definitely recall those times where I was getting 100 views per video, but I was still dropping 5 videos a day. Right? Right? But
why were you doing that? Because you feel like you're just throwing shit at the wall trying to see what sticks, or you feel like you're learning and getting better every time?
Well, because I was like an extreme capitalist and said, you know what, bro, like if I'm getting paid, let's say like $5 per 1,000 views, if these videos getting about like 200, 250, I can drop about like 10 a day.
And then you're just doing the math.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Right?
Bro.
Right? But though, like
started going viral.
Nah, but though, like, and me doing that though, it began to like catch on, you feel me? Right? And like luckily, like for me, I was doing like trending news content, right? So where like you know, it was like just like search based, right? Meaning like for example, like fuck how good a video is. If let's say if like Drake is trending that day and I post a Drake video, it's going to catch. You feel me? Right? So
That's
you know.
smart. His fans wearing their work uniforms during his performance. They got the Taco Bell uniform on. He screams.
Real Drake fans.
Are we
Yo,
gonna get,
shout out to Thames, man.
Can we play that?
No, hell no, we can't play this shit.
I just realized that, right?
Yeah.
Yo, here, so
Slipping.
I guess like there's nothing here for this Drake shit, but but have y'all seen the FBG Duck's mom?
What?
What happened?
Here, pull it up.
The
What'd she say?
OnlyFans thing?
No.
Have you guys seen that clip of Sweet Anita? All right, so FBG Duck's mother accuses a man of dropping the location of her son the day he was shot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and tell y'all. His name is Ralph Turpin, also known as Teezy, THF Teezy. I know him as Foul. He was the one saw my baby downtown, watched him from across the street, and lied and told the motherfuckers knowing they had a 100K bounty on my son's head. I could tell y'all.
Because? Yo, man, listen, man.
That's crazy.
Listen. And that's why I urge everybody, man, when you get some money, there's certain, like for example, right, like the Gucci store, you would never catch me there, bro. Why? Because niggas is around, right? The LV store, hell no, right? Bruh, it's the fact that he was just minding his business, going shopping downtown and...
But it's not just downtown. Apparently that street is like known to be the nice... It's like Rodeo Drive in Chicago. Yeah. It's like the crimes really are not supposed to happen there. Like that.
There's a 100K bounty on him. People are on his trail.
Dude, the whole FBG story is just so sad, bro. It's so fucked up.
100,000 is crazy. All right, now there's other news. Like Doja Cat has quit music.
Yeah, that's obviously cap, right?
Yeah,
We've seen so many artists say, I retire, I quit, and then they just come back regardless. And also Doja Cat seems like she's very emotional. Like she goes through serious emotions and then she really acts on them quickly. So I feel like she just might be in a bad mood.
Is she bipolar?
I'm not saying that.
Nah.
She's definitely very pretty. I don't know like what her hairdo or makeup is like right now, but when she initially landed on the scene, super, super, super pretty.
No, bro, listen, like the tiny chat Doja Cat, oh, that was her peak, man. I'm talking about, bro, thick as hell.
Just because you like that she was like in a white supremacist chat.
Bent over, bro, listen, she was bent over, back was arching up for them white boys, man.
Back was arching up.
Wasn't they saying something about you arching your back earlier? Pause.
I know, right?
Me?
No, not you, Gary.
Not here.
You're an upstanding Russian human.
I don't want those accusations on my head.
I'm talking about this fool.
I would never arch.
I'm gonna find a video real quick.
Please find it.
Bro, this is just news to Flakko every time is, yo, this girl's hot. Let's look at it.
Doja Cat. No, listen, though. So, like, in her, what?
We believe you, Flakko. You don't have to show it.
No, bro. So, look, right? It, like, didn't leak, though.
We get it, Flakko. You're
right?
attracted to girls.
I know.
But she posted, like her bare titties.
Sorry.
And then she got a boo job later, so now like nobody knows what her bro, she's just a devious person, man.
What? What was the point of that what you just said there?
No.
Is that she got a boob job and you want to show it?
No, look. So she promised us, right? If you get my song to #1, I'm gonna show y'all in and like my like titties, right? So then a year and a half later, she posted her bare titties, right? I'm talking about nudes, but then she just got her boobs done now. So now it's kind of like we've never seen it because it's new boobs.
New boobs just dropped.
Bro.
She finessed us, man.
There's no way Flakko has a girlfriend, dude.
Have you ever been with a girl who had a natural body, then got her body done? And you're
Nah,
still
man.
Like
I've always been poor, so like, nah.
Nah, don't let that stop you, baby.
What?
You got a good personality, man. We gonna hook you up, man.
No, right? In terms of, I don't think a girl who is like paying $50,000 for a new ass and some new titties,
10K and TJ,
is out here dating for love. You feel me? Right? Like
maybe she has self-esteem issues and she got made fun of.
It's usually hypergamy is why they're getting their like boobs done.
Hypergamy?
Yeah, right.
Please explain that word to me.
Sure. So it's a trait where people date up. Like say they date. Yeah, right. Like they date for like social standing.
Oh, hypergamy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Lame.
man. Right?
Isn't this like an age-old thing, like where people just want to be with people like out above their social group? Or
yeah. And apparently though, like to all the cringe alpha males online, like only like women have this trait though.
So would you say why
And
would
men
you
don't
say
have
the
it.
cringe alpha male?
Cause like
Are you like a beta or like a custer? I mean,
nah, bro, right? Cause look,
C for custer.
Look though, right? Because bro, like we've seen the TikTok clips and the YouTube clips, bro, of these alpha dudes, like, like it's just cringe.
You don't have to be an annoying alpha male. You could just be, a leader type dude.
Yeah.
But to comment on and say, yo, I want a woman who is fit, feminine, submissive. Like, come on, bro. Like, how many times will we have to hear that shit? Like, it's just
what
cringe.
kind of woman do you?
You were
want,
the one
Flakko?
subscribing to their whole thing, dude. You're like arguing against yourself.
And then I grew up.
Incel
Right? Right?
You grew up into what?
And then like I grew up and realized that like I'm not like 14 years old and this alpha male rap shit is cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely weird.
Is that it?
Now I want to see what you guys have to say about this right here. So
Look.
there's a streamer girl named Sweet Anita, and she streams on Twitch, and she has Tourette's, and basically they had her hosting, or not hosting, but like kind of like basically it's like hosting or being
She for sure faked
the
this shit.
spokesperson. No, she doesn't.
No, this.
I don't think so. But anyway,
She was trying to fuck him.
Saying no. Okay, yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. But it's not like some show where she did it by purpose. No, I think that her inner thoughts came out and is incredibly embarrassing probably for her, especially since she deals with this this thing she can't control.
What you smell like?
Yes, of course. Go for it.
Man, she smell like dick.
Dick. It's dick. He doesn't smell dick. It's dick. It's dick. It's not dick. It's You smell like a perfume. Do you know the name of the perfume you're wearing?
Giorgio Armani or something.
Very classy, very classy. And did you listen to any songs while you were getting ready today?
I listened to OMG by New Jeans so I can get more credit with the K-pop stands on Twitter.
What a bitch. I'm gonna f him. So basically, I've forgotten all of my questions
Man,
now.
come
Oh, dear
on,
God.
man.
I tell
At this point, bro.
That's great.
Bro, listen, bro. Like, I'm hopping in her DMs as soon as I walk away. Cause bro, like,
Don't you have a girlfriend?
No, I'm talking about if I was him. Like,
Oh, okay.
Right? Like, bro, if she wants to fuck you.
Yeah,
Right.
But it's I just feel bad for her because it's like I wouldn't think she'd do that by purpose. It's like sponsored by AT&T. She's holding AT&T mic. Why would you say I want to fuck you? I want to fuck you like when you're doing something so professional? So I feel
Because I have Tourette's, so like
I know, but
right? So,
I
you
feel like this is like a really. I'm not sure how she's probably used to it because she's been dealing with this her whole
Yeah.
life. But I feel like I would have been hella embarrassed if I had some inner thought and I was like, "Fat, you're fat." Oh, my bad. Like,
Why? Because that's what Tourette's actually is. So Tourette's is actually you accidentally spewing out your inner thoughts.
doesn't have
no,
to
it
be.
doesn't have.
I
to
don't
be.
think so, right? No. Right?
No, yeah, because I thought it was just
Yeah,
random.
so why would right. So
maybe that was a
why'd you
joke.
choose that then?
She didn't choose.
didn't
You don't
choose it,
choose.
yeah.
People
You
with
do,
Tourette's
right?
don't choose the word. Oh shit!
Oh.
They can't choose the word they want to use.
Wait,
Did you just
pause.
dust that off on my
like bitch and cum just come out your mouth like
It could be.
with
It could be bitch. It could be cum. It could be I want to fuck you. Whatever she said.
pause, bro, nigga. Hey,
Not you.
Yo, bro,
Don't
this
cap now.
Bruh,
Don't flatter yourself, Flakko.
yo, This man like stared me straight in my eyes and said, "Yo,
That's
I
what
want to fuck
happens
you."
when you go viral, fool.
Hey, yo,
You
man.
going
You want me to
viral?
make a I can make a compilation of all the gay shit you said here.
Nah.
Damn, the editor.
Flakko's
Nah.
gayest
Edit.
moments.
Yo, you listen, right? Because I've said some gender neutral things, not gay shit. Right?
Oh God, I've never heard that
listen
before.
up. Where's the question for y'all, right? Listen.
I've said some
Look,
gender neutral shit.
Bro, look though. But bro, listen. I can definitely see like me, Mikey, and Yuri, right? Like doing kind of like an ABBA and Priest like style videos, right? You feel me? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like react
I can't get it.
and dive deep into right, kind of like
I
these,
can see it.
right?
Invite me and Yuri over to your pod.
Well, not pod.
Damn, how the fuck did I get excluded from this?
I know.
They're replacing you with the skinnier,
The actual
sexier
videos
Mexican.
though. No,
Whoa.
right?
Younger too.
No, but I think I got a very special guest from our past coming tomorrow and on my pod.
Oh yeah, when are you supposed to invite me to that shit?
Yeah, bro. Listen, right. So look, right. Right. So look. So like once we get like the chairs, and the sofas, and right. I'm gonna start bringing everybody on. You feel me? So you first, you next, you. For sure.
You're gonna have to come me a check.
Why?
What do you mean why? Why am I gonna go on your pod, dude?
For
They'll
freedom.
just give you a split.
I'm fucking around.
Hell no.
You still haven't came on my pod.
I did.
He came on your pod.
That's true. I forgot about that. I'm joking. I'm fucking around.
Not TED Talk, though.
No, I'm fucking around.
Why not TED
Of
Talk?
course I'm down. Yeah.
Because he never invites me to like the real shit where we come and we talk for 1 hour plus, right? I come to like 24-hour streams like to feel like a content block,
A content
right?
block?
Right? It's true though, right? You feel me?
Wow. Okay, you did help fill a content block.
Oh,
How many
oh.
hours?
Like 2 or something like that.
Yeah, man.
I was on stream for like 48 hours that day.
Oh, listen, yo,
Those days.
Yo,
Those
no.
days.
Listen, that day, right? And he took this poor guy, and this poor guy did 17 hours worth of free labor and slept over Yuri's crib with no payment.
What
Who are you
poor
talking
guy?
about?
Blazzy's employee.
That's not true.
And that
That's
white
not
guy.
true. That's not true.
What?
No, huge.
Okay.
So basically, with the false allegations, so I got
Why
squeak
are
on
you
this.
stuttering? What the fuck?
Free employment, bro.
No,
You
hell
cold
no, you
nigga,
hear
man.
him
Damn.
stuttering. That wasn't me.
come on.
Basically, I hit a Blazzy. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, are you down to help with the stream? Blazzy said, yeah. He's like, you mind if I bring my sandbox crew, right? So he brought the sandbox crew. I didn't ask them to come, right? He had invited them over. And then I didn't expect them to stay so long, but they stayed for a long ass time. And then afterwards, I hit a Blazzy, text him. I was like, bro, how much, like, do I need to pay for, like, how long were you guys here so I can pay you? And he texted me back saying, please don't pay me, just throw us a pizza party. And that's what I did.
Very nice.
Yeah, shout out to Blazzy and the Sandbox crew.
Pause though. So you're saying, right, that they was there for 17 hours with no food, no water?
They definitely
God
have food.
damn,
They definitely
man.
have food and water.
God damn,
They
bro.
definitely have food and water. Riley's taking care of them with, she was cooking food the
Who's
whole
taking
time. and
Care
shit.
of them?
Oh my god,
Nah,
bro.
no.
Flakko, how much do you pay the people that do your clips?
So like it's percentage wise, right? So for example, like the YouTube, like yeah, so right?
That makes sense.
You get listen. Now look,
Yeah, break it down.
Say a fucking number.
listen. If you give a clip, that goes viral and you get to eat off it, it's based on percentage. You feel me? So right?
They get like 1-2%.
Oh, I'm not saying
That's
cause
bad.
no, right? Cause and each person gets a different percentage, right? Look,
Oh,
right?
so you don't want to reveal that some people are being paid more than the others.
Yeah.
Yo, if you're Flakko's editor, argue for more pay.
Yeah, or hey, listen. If you are interested in doing clips and being compensated with a percentage of every clip you give me, hit me up.
Yo, speaking of editors, do you want to hear a crazy story, dude? Huge shout out to Vitor, bro. This is a
got a
dude
crazy story.
who used to watch. He still watches the streams, but we got to know each other because he was like watching my streams and shit, and like typing stuff in the chat. And eventually, I said like I needed an editor, right, for my stream highlights. And he hit me up and he said he was down to work, and he made some of like my best stream highlight videos. Like, bro, one time I finished like a 5-day stream and I recorded everything and I sent him 5 days of streaming 24/7 of footage. And
So what is that, like 200 gigabytes?
It was, I forgot how much it was,
Way
bro.
more,
It took like a whole day to send, and he edited that 5 days of footage in like 4 days, bro. Like, and like he's done a bunch of shit for me with video wise and all that stuff. And recently I hit him up again.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, dude, and also he's from Brazil as well. And recently I hit him up again. I was like, hey, man, are you down to work on some more stuff? He's like, hey, man, actually, I started my own business like a year or two ago, and he's like, now I have 10 employees, and I'm hella busy. I can't even edit anymore. And I was like, bro, I was like, congratulations, dude. I was like, that's so fucking sick to hear that. Like a year
Also
ago, he was
said-
helping edit, and then now he
said-
has like a huge ass business. I'm like, bro,
Said,
that's fine.
Fuck. I no longer. You feel
There's a
no more
million-
free labor. Fuck.
No, it was not free. I paid him for everything
Oh,
he's
shit,
done.
word?
For everything he's done for me. And
What was the percent you paid him?
it wasn't percent. It was like he told me like, hey, it took this many hours. I want this much money, and I was like, that sounds fair. And also every time he made a video for me, bro, it was literally minimum 24 hours of footage. So it's like
Before, wait. So like, do he tell you a price before or after he edits?
the first time it was he didn't know what to expect. So the first time he was like, all right, like, you know, I'm gonna do this, and then we'll figure it out later. But then after he already knew like what to expect, you know, it was more like, yo, I'm gonna do one of these edits. It's, you know, probably gonna be this much.
And like, what's the most most you've ever paid him?
Like, I was actually just going through my fucking bank statements the other day for my taxes. I think it was like 350 or some shit.
Wait, that's cheap though for
And with that, guys.
And that's probably the 5-day stream.
With that being said, I think we're
wow, you kicking us out? That's crazy.
kicking
man.
you out, Flakko. If
That's
you guys want
crazy,
me to
bro.
make that Flakko edit, let me know. Hit me
Mando.
up.
I got $100 on it.
Yeah,
Let's do it, man.
The gayest Flakko's gayest moments. All right,
man, let's
everyone.
do it.
Thanks for watching the news. Check in.